Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac 2. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she needed now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go.
Yeah, him.
He was supposed to really be the next.
That was the one.
Thing.
That's what I was talking about.
And he didn't do what he had. His first few seasons was solid.
P got all them to go there. That's why I was like, okay. I remember watching because I was like, SC supposed to be good. You know, we all know USC. I mean, USC basketball then mid. UCLA run.
Because the West Coast though. That's why it's hard.
Mic check.
Oh, that's not true.
We got
UCLA.
good hoops. We got good hoops, but it's like it's hard. I don't know.
Is UCLA?
Like when I think of the legendary colleges.
Nah, UCLA one of them.
USC. Oh, UCLA for sure.
Nah, on the West, we got UCLA. We got Gonzaga. Technically, that's West Coast. You got UNLV at a time. Remember they had Larry, Grandmama and all of them?
Mic check.
Yo.
They got good. They got like Cinderella stories and stuff, but I don't look at them as like a Syracuse.
So you talking about like a blue chip? The blue chip ones is Gonzaga.
Villanova, you feel me? We don't really got that. Like we got UCLA, like you said. Arizona's they're not trash, but both Arizona teams, it's like we're not really looking at them as Oregon. What we got?
Mic check. Okay.
Yo. We got UCLA. We got Gonzaga. We got Arizona State be solid. They be solid.
I mean, you know, Bryce is over there, but it's like, to me, it's not, we don't got it like, we don't have those dynasties like the East Coast does or even the South when it comes to hoops.
Shit, SC females been doing their shit.
Yeah, that's true.
They always been kind of popping.
That's true. Maybe I'm wrong, but UCLA for sure. Oh, my fault.
My niggas say clap it.
UCLA, they had a group of people. Who? Lonzo, Westbrook. I think Kevin Love came out of there.
Bro, they had one of the best players. They had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Shout out to what was his name? What was his Muslim name before he converted?
All I know him for.
Lunaire or something. Oh man, that's crazy. I'm having a brain fart.
Yeah. We back in the building, man. What's the deal? Viral Gang. Shout out all the VwP members, man. As always, your host that do the most, Mr. Viral himself, aka the villain, because they hate me for my opinion. And I got the big three in the building. Well, I'm one of the big three. And you know, the big three ensemble changes up. As always, we got, well, I ain't gonna say as always, because he finally MIA. Hey, hold on. They've been asking about him in the comment section. Where's Kylie at? He changed up like Luau Cinder changed his name to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's what I was thinking about. He done changed up on us, bro. They said Viral got the best PTO in the motherfucking world. Niggas get unlimited days off at that
They said our skin glowing, vacation time is lit, PTO's on point, man. The benefit package is A1 over here.
I don't know where the hell he going because the airport's 3-4 hour waits. You can't even get a flight. They canceling flights left and right. I just had to cancel my trip to Chicago I was supposed to go to next month. That's a wrap. Well, June. I was supposed to go in June.
Airports are done. They done right now.
Right now is a bad time to travel. The price of it is ridiculous now with the gas hike and everything like that. I was trying to look up a ticket to go to New Orleans, and right now for like basically Mother's Day weekend, it's damn near $2,000 round trip flight for just a weekend.
For a weekend?
You already know we done been to New Orleans with flights is $500.
Flights wasn't that much during Mardi Gras.
I think flights need to be cheaper domestically anyway, right? Like I don't think we should be paying, because a lot of times, even, you know, since the prices increased, just since the economy has went to shit, you try to get a little weekend trip and any time of the year is $2,000-$3,000 just to go back and forth. So I feel like we got to spend so much just to have a little weekend getaway domestically, and I think they got to do something about that. Make the flights cheaper. If you see I'm only flying from, I don't know, here to, like you said, Chicago, room should be cheaper. We got to figure that out because we can't even really enjoy ourselves domestically without planning so much ahead.
A lot of y'all laugh at Spirit Airlines, but them domestic flights, I'm telling you, 5 hours and under.
Yep.
As long as you going 5 hours and under, Spirit ain't never did me wrong. They did me wrong one time with the baggage claim, but other than that, they good. From here to Houston, from here to Miami, from here to Chicago, from here to where else you could go? Anywhere in Texas, you're pretty much good. Anything further than that, you might want to upgrade. But they do have the safest safety record. So as much as we clown them for being Spirit Airlines, they also
think about it. How you go crash into that big old highlighter? That's fine. I mean, you can see that from a mile away. You know what I'm saying? And also too, Southwest is like LA to the Bay. That's a perfect. Quick. That's a perfect flight for if you want to just get on, get off. Bro.
Blink and you be off that
man. You know what I'm saying? That's another little get down. And on top of that as well, hey, shout out to St. Patrick's Day, man. Green thing, mean things. If y'all know what that is,
shout out Messiah.
Man.
Green things, mean things. You feel me?
Green things, mean things. Ain't none of y'all got no green.
It ain't on me as in me. You feel me? As you know,
See.
my last name is Green, so I ain't gotta wear no green. But I don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day either, though.
You know what's crazy about St. Patrick's Day? He wasn't even Irish. He was actually Britain.
He wasn't even Irish, and we celebrating them slaughtering the natives and taking over the land. If you want to be real, what are you really celebrating? Them slaughtering the natives there. And a lot of people say the natives was low-key us. I'm not gonna lie.
On top of that as well, he was kidnapped, enslaved, ran away, had a dream from God, and then went back to his enslaver and started preaching the gospel. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on with this St. Patrick's Day. And then we can up here talking about green this and drink green beer and eating cabbage and horseradish and all that, bro. It's ridiculous.
Said horseradish.
Whatever they be eating now, I'm telling you, bro, from what we celebrate out here in America and really where it comes from, if y'all really do y'all research, it's real life knowledge into that. And the reason why they celebrate is different. Like even the clover, they got the 3 clover to represent the Holy Trinity, God, you know what I'm saying? Jesus and everlasting with the dove and all that. So wake
their game up. Wake their game up.
It's game on it.
One of my bucket list things to do is to go to Ireland and get in the Irish bar fight, though. One of them Irish pubs.
Man.
I'm trying to get out there and really get them up like this, though.
Ricky
you gotta hit them with the fire. You gotta hit them with the fighting Irish, cuz. I gotta knock a nigga out like this,
bro.
Put them up.
I would like to go get one of the, I would like to go and get I drink beer too, so I like to go get a Guinness. One of the darkest ones they got, because they got those at the Irish pub.
You know that's not considered the good beer though out there though, right?
Is it not?
Nah, they laugh at that. They're like, bro, you ain't supposed to. Yeah, you ain't supposed to.
See,
You can't drink that out there? They say
I
you
thought the darker the better, yeah.
Nah, they got their own type of, you know how basically if you were to go to Australia, you be like, hey, give me a Foster beer, they'll look at you like, that's not real good beer.
It's like going to a brewery and getting a Modelo. It's like you got to get what's on the tap.
Yeah, bro. You know what I mean?
I can't drink beer, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a beer drinker. The only time I could even touch a beer is if I already had some hard liquor. And I'm like, damn, I want to keep this buzz going. I might, you feel me? Because by that time, you don't taste nothing. I don't just drinking a beer from soberness to that's out.
Me right there, man.
No,
I
out.
with the beer. I'll do Paloma, tequila, and club soda. I'll do shit like that. Just to keep it light. Alcohol, I get a bad hangover the next day, typically, when I do mixed drinks or stuff of that nature. So I stick to the beer.
If I do drink a beer, I used to drink beer when I was like 14, 15. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I tried. Because, I was in the rise at 3 years old.
Yeah.
I was out there thugging it. But real talk, I used to drink 8-ball, man. Real talk, 800. But real talk now, only time I do drink a beer, which is very rarely, bro, I'll probably have like a cerveza when I'm having like seafood or something like that. And that's if we had a restaurant or something like that.
That nigga said a cerveza.
Exactly. Pop me a cerveza with some oysters and I'm chilling. Like other than that, I'm not drinking beer like that, bro. I just have me a shot and be cool.
I had one good beer in my life ever, and that was at LAX, and it was a flavored beer. I believe
like
it was
like a hard cider type of beer.
Yeah, it was like a raspberry or some shit like that. That shit was fire. I'm not gonna lie. That's the only beer though. I mean, with some of my white coworkers and shit be like, hey, you need to try IPAs or the white.
Those nasty.
IPAs is strong though,
bro.
I can't fuck with them, but they do got some that's tolerable, but they're very strong for sure.
I'm not a frat boy. I'm not drinking no motherfucking IPAs.
And on top of that too, that's that empty calories. I'll be feeling all bloated and I'll be burping and all that when I'm drinking beer. I'm straight on that.
Yeah, I'm cool on drinking, period, unless it's special occasion like the Jamie Foxx show that we went to. You feel me? We went to the Jamie Foxx.
I'm glad you brought something because I was about to bleed. I'm like, hold on, homie.
We got to analyze that because I saw an interview of Jamie Foxx saying in the hospital they brought a white Jamie Foxx and he thought he was being cloned.
It's possible.
I'm going to tell you this, though. Before we even get into that, every time we go to the comedy show, I don't know what it is, they be on this nigga bumper, bro. This time they wasn't on me this time. Hey. They be on my boy, man. Hey, it's hilarious because it's like everybody kind of be locking in like,
It's the Kevin Hart resemblance. I'm telling you, they be double
they was
taking.
on
Like,
you?
did Kevin come
Man.
see me? It's either you Kevin Hart, you short, or you there, with your girl and she's not black, so they
okay,
think she
yeah.
white.
Nah, they hit you with the black jokes too, nigga. Don't forget that.
Oh, yeah, or the dark skin jokes.
Hey, they hit the
That's-
nigga with the
that's a-
dark skin jokes.
that's
I
a-
was all like, damn, one of them was kind of funny. I ain't gonna say it, but that shit was kind of funny.
Nah,
Made me
I
laugh.
done heard them all from childhood till now. But the craziest shit, the nigga tried to get on my fit, and I'm looking at what he got
Yeah.
on. What are you talking about, bro? Like, nigga, I'm fresh to the T up in this bitch.
He looked
and
like he
this
had a
nigga low-key hating.
AAA Pro Club. It was even Pro Club. It was like AAA or something like that. T-shirt was drunk. Man,
Stand up and turn this shit into a roast, huh? We go back and forth.
Man.
Hey, I was about
Fuck a comedy show,
He
nigga.
tried to act like I was heckling them because I was responding. Like, no, nigga, you're not just finna get no jokes off on me. What the fuck you think this is? What'd you think about Jamie's performance? We gotta talk about that.
So I'm gonna keep it real with you. It was very hit and miss. It was very hit and miss. The Bad Bunny stint, he stayed on a little too long. I ain't gonna lie. It was funny at first. He had a few little jokes to it, but he stayed on a little Bad Bunny, little trope too long about the Super Bowl performance. He's doing a little skit where he's trying to do the whole, gang, and I'm too old to get banged on. Again, it's funny, but he spent a little too much time on the jokes. Even with the animated facial expressions, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling that no more. Not the shenanigans. Who did he play off of in Living Color? Wanda? Wanda. He was doing a little Wanda face, and I'm kind of like, damn, Jamie.
You like I'm over it?
Do y'all think
Some of it I was, but I will give him credit. His improv on Viola Davis, hilarious.
That was cool.
The joke with Halle Berry, hilarious.
That was cool.
I'll give him those as far as like I wasn't about to sit up there and say Jamie ain't got it no more, because when he did it, when he went in on character, it was round of applause. Some of the little jokes that he was, and on top of that too, Jamie was doing the little stuff that was very LGBTQ movement, and I was kind of like, Jamie, are you trying to tell us something without telling us something?
And you know the
he kinda
craziest
always
part?
done that though, no?
No, bro, it was,
Nah, it was- Go ahead.
overkill with the LGBT stuff.
Okay.
It got to the point where somebody in the crowd yelled, bro, if you gay, just say you gay.
Damn.
Just let us know. If you gay, just come out the closet, because we watched Jamie Foxx finger his asshole on stage. Literally,
When he
bro.
turned over,
turned around, because the joke was about him going to get his prostate checked. And he did a physical demonstration for a long time, too.
Okay.
And
yeah.
I'm
mind
like,
you,
bro, I
it was
didn't
on the
need to see
screen,
that,
and
bro.
it was on the big screen too, where they was like letting everybody see in the club, and
so
then
he
I'm
was
just
just-
He talked about the Diddy parties. He talked about his parties. They said he had the naked basketball game. So it was a lot of confirmations about these parties that he was going to. And the LGBT stuff, it just was left field. They usually throw gay jokes in, but he kept harping and harping and harping on it. Then with the Bad Bunny style, I'm feeling like Bad Bunny did that like 15 minutes.
yeah.
And what I didn't notice, he had a teleprompter in the back with his jokes on there. So I'm thinking that stroke kind of fucked with his memory.
Mhm.
So where every couple, he had to look up to remember, okay, I'm right here. And he had a lot of spots where he was emotionally breaking down.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he was almost, I don't want to say begging, but asking the crowd to show him
sympathy.
love, to keep him going. Like, come on, show me some love, y'all. It was like he was looking like for
Validation.
that, for
Yeah.
the validation, instead of just, getting it normally how he naturally do. It was like, I need this to continue. You could tell Jamie changed for real. That stroke or whatever happened, it changed him for
Yeah.
real. You could tell.
But it's possible. It's like, and I think too, or do y'all think that, is it safe to say at this point, like once comedians get to a certain point in their career, they're just not as funny as they've used to be? Because we've came in here multiple times about multiple comedians over the 2025 till now, talked about their specials, Cat Williams, Kevin Hart, Jamie Foxx, et cetera. And we kind of all come to the same conclusion. Like, it was okay, but it wasn't as good as what it was before. Like, do you think they just reached to a certain status? Because I didn't go to the Jamie Foxx show, but when you bring up the whole gang and I'm too old to get banged on, it's kind of like this is where they are in their life with their age and with their status and success. It's like, what do they really have to talk about that's going
They
to
lost touch.
that's going to captivate the people at this point?
Well, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna cut Jamie some slack due to the fact that when you do smaller clubs like improv, we all know that's new content for the big show that's going to be coming. So everything may not be in the show. Maybe he's going to pick and choose, like, okay, the crowd wasn't feeling this, the crowd was feeling this. So this is where they get their practice on. So it's kind of like, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. That's why I'm cutting them grace, because this is not the special. But I know he is gearing up for a special because I don't know if you peep, his DJ had the Netflix shirt on, basically saying that Jamie Foxx is getting ready for a Netflix special. So again, to me, if you give me a percentage-wise, it was about 40% funny, 60%, okay, some of that you can kind of like leave that out because again, it didn't resonate with my humor.
You feel like he's getting his feet wet again, just trying to test things out, see what.
Yeah, but again, what we just talked about with the LGBTQ, with the Bad Bunny trope, again, we understand the Super Bowl, but I felt like he spent too much time.
It was like 25 minutes on that shit.
And
like,
he kept doing the same. Yeah, it was just like,
but even that though, or do you think that maybe our attention spans are shorter? Because I feel like comedians over time have done long bits.
No, he overkilled it. It was funny. And he kept doing it.
Yeah.
He kept doing it. And then it got to the point where the crowd was pity laughing. You're like, all right, wrap this up. That Dave Chappelle, wrap it up box.
Yeah.
Like, hit the button, you feel me? Yeah. I will say, I give him props for the amount of time that he was on stage.
Yeah,
and he
about
did
2 hours.
Back shows. The nigga was on stage for 2 hours. You know, they usually have opening acts, like 3 or 4. No, he had the one host nigga and a DJ. And then he came out in 2 hour set. So I give him props on that.
Yeah, for sure. The content first for overall, it was solid. It was relevant. It wasn't like he went back in the bag and reached for his old jokes or anything like that. He didn't do that. He also, I really wish he kind of talk about more about the state of comedy right now, of how we can't go into the forbidden jokes, things like that. I kind of wish he kind of got in that bag. I thought he was going to get into it when he would start talking about the Diddy parties. I thought he was going to kind of go down that trope. He talked about Trump. He talked about, the things like that, but he was still kind of light surface with it. But maybe, Jamie's not there yet because I do agree with Viral. I kind of think that whatever issue happened with him, I'm not sure. I'm not going to say the S word on him, but whatever happened, you can tell he's getting his feet. Well, like he's like a boxer kind of knocking off the ring rust. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, you need a couple, what's it called? Tester fight.
Tester. I think bro need a few more tester because I feel like he could have went there with the war. He could have went there with Trump because he was touching on it, but it's like he didn't go deep where I thought like, okay, this is where we at.
He was definitely touching on it. I didn't want to see that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Pause.
Shout out to Jamie though.
Shout out to Jamie though. But like I said, when he come out, it's gonna be solid. Again, I give it 40, 60 funny, 60 kind of need to work on it, or like I said, some of the jokes just really wasn't hitting for me as far as the lifestyle, alternative lifestyles and the Bad Bunny thing. I kind of was like, all right, yarn.
Speaking of things not hitting, your boy LaRussell ain't hitting on nothing.
Man.
Hold on. Your boy LaRussell is having the worst month of PR maybe in rap history. LaRussell literally went from the most loved independent artist to the most hated artist overnight. And it started with him giving criticism on Lil Wayne out the blue, out of nowhere. And then next thing you know, he's making songs talking about, my publicist, or who did he say?
He said, my engineer told me not to release this. I'm going to release it anyway. And it was pretty much him saying even Hitler is heaven sent, even Epstein is heaven sent. He said which was weird to me, he said even Malcolm was heaven sent. I'm like, well, duh, nigga. Like, I didn't understand what he was trying to say by that. He came out with a follow-up video after the backlash saying, I'm saying that everybody was born from God, not that they'll all end up there. But it's just like, at this point in time, to even bring up those names, my guy, you fucked up. And he didn't fuck up first with the Lil Wayne shit. It was going and signing the Rock Nation. That's where you fucked up to begin with. Whether it was good for you or not, you, again, predicated your career off being independent and out the trunk, right? Or out the backyard, because that's where you were. So when you go from out the backyard and preaching I'm out the backyard, et cetera, yes, you did say I want to be, or I will take a label deal, but that was a slither, right? In a big ocean of I'm independent. So the overall consensus is that. So where you fucked up was making that your whole image and then switching over. Then you diss Lil Wayne, or not dissing, but you come out and say what you say about Lil Wayne, and then you do this all in 2 months after signing the Jay-Z. I know Jay-Z wished he did not double back, bro. I'm going to keep it 100.
Hey, to sign to Rock Nation and then to see all the rumors floating about Jay-Z, Beyonce, Epstein, and then you come out with a backyard song saying Epstein was heaven sent. What? Like, is this some type of troll? Is this, like, I don't know. This nigga need a publicist, a PR agent. He need a whole lot of shit. Because he just won't shut the fuck up. And every time he talk, he makes it worse. He's having the Meek Mill effect. He keep running to Twitter trying to defend what he's doing. And in the defense of himself, it gets worse. Like, no, nigga, that don't make sense.
Nigga, Jay-Z had to come out and say, I'm performing at the Roots picnic.
Literally.
Niggas had to come out and do some type of damage control because it's really bad for bro right now.
That is nuts,
LaRussell has not had a breather since he signed to Rock Nation.
So that's what I'm saying. Do you think he's panicking now since he went from Mr. Independent to now I signed with Rock Nation? So now everybody's like, oh man, I thought you were Mr. Independent. So now he's kind of like grasping for air at this point.
I think he's used to his, if you've watched his trajectory and like his career, he's used to interacting with people and the fans, right? Mm-hmm. And I think because he's built an independent audience, he's been able to kind of control and dictate how he interacts with these people.
It's
and
more of an intimate,
most of them is positive. You get what I'm saying? That's the type of vibe he's created, but you're not in the backyard no more. You done signed yourself to the world. So now you're going to hear the opinions of everybody else. And I think he's still trying to use that same sentiment that he's using with his own fans, which is, okay, let me communicate. Let me try to clear things up. And all you're going to do is just make it worse for yourself. Because once you open yourself up to the world, it's not the core fans no more. You got haters. So all they're going to do is try to see the wrong and the negative in what you do anyway. So it's a lose-lose for him to keep doing what he's doing. He needs to change that up.
Yeah, he's never had this big of a spotlight on him to where they're hanging on every word. And every word he says, interview after interview, gets dumber and dumber. I understand what he was trying to say. Oh, every human is heaven sent, but that don't mean you gonna stay heaven sent and make it back to heaven. But no, bro. Read the motherfucking room of the world. The world is literally begging for justice for the Epstein files. So you get out here as an artist and say Epstein was heaven sent, and then put that in the same sentence with Malcolm, nigga. What is the correlation?
Nuts.
What are you trying to say? Because you said Hitler was heaven sent, and Hitler's painted out to be the number one hated man in the world. Some people object to that now that they've been going back and translating his speeches and whatnot. But regardless of the fact, nigga, you put two of the most hated people in the world in the same sentence with Malcolm and Martin. What was the correlation there? I didn't get that one.
In the words of Messiah, is this just content? Because it really could be. Because, I mean, you put all those names on one song and just put them in a row. You fishing for publicity. Whether it's good or bad, you're going to get views. That's all that matters. Oh, yeah. You're going to get people to click on your page. You're going to get people to listen to your music because of the shock value and that negativity. So this shit could all just be content. He might know exactly what he's doing, and he's doing that on purpose to get his shit moving even more. So we can't put that past him either.
Had a viral moment and backfired on him. Like Eminem, like how Eminem used to have the shock value, like, oh, my baby mama, I want to, unalive and all. And it just kind of slammed him in the face on that one. You know what I mean? So,
I don't know, because even the music he putting out is trash.
It's not hitting.
You went from critiquing Wayne to everything you put out from that critique on, it was trash. So people starting to double back going, man, what's up with this happy ass nigga? He was rooting for you because you was positive. Now you out here critiquing niggas. You out here saying crazy shit. Now we putting a super microscope on the sound of your music. The backyard dancing and the good feel vibes. Nah, niggas looking past that. We want to hear, okay, what are you talking about? How did this sound sonically? This shit low-key trash, nigga. This is not Wayne level. You should have just left that one to yourself.
This nigga, roses are red, violets are blue. That's how he rapping, really. And a lot of the shit that I've heard since the Wayne shit, that's how it's sounding, bro. So it's like, damn, it's looking like the message and who you are pushes more than what the actual music is. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. But again, that alone should give you the notion, okay, let me never speak on Wayne or any other rapper for that matter that's put 10 plus years in the game.
Is it too late for him to turn this around? Because like I said, he went from the most beloved independent artist to now he's getting the most criticism out of any rapper in the game right now. He getting the most hate out of anybody, especially on Twitter. They not showing that nigga no love.
I think it's too late. I think it's too late. This is my prediction. I think he'll get mainstream industry deals. He'll get endorsements. He'll do all of that stuff. But I think for him to be like somebody that we look at musically for real, I don't think that he necessarily has the sound. And I think with the certain things that's going on recently, like his whole image, what it's been predicated off of, you just become somebody else that's signed to something, to me at this point, and then it becomes about your music. And if your music isn't up to par or interesting, then I don't see him staying around much longer, besides the fact that he's LaRussell and he's a personality, not music-wise, though.
Only reason why I'm going to disagree is because he is from Vallejo, and he got the biggest star from the Bay behind him, Fody. All he got to do is come up with a hit, and Fody can back him, and Fody can stab it, and he can get right back in a good grace. It's too many people from the Bay that actually still mess with his music. So I'm not going to say he's done completely. I just feel like he's just one hit away to eliminate all that stuff that he said. whether it's with Too Short or anybody like that, and just get on the feature with him and back in and be a slapper. Because summertime's right around the corner. His music is that type of summer jam music where he can have slapper.
Look,
I'm just like, I'm from the Bay.
I don't know.
I'm saying he got that type of music that can kind of just get it going, bro.
See, that was cooler because he was going to the high schools. Like that's what I was more hyped about. The music to me was.
No, but LaRussell got some cuts, bro.
You could have E40 and Too Short and all of them niggas, but again, that'll keep your pockets fat. But I think he won't be a people's champ. Like he won't be what he probably really wants to be. Like again, you could be the mascot and have all the endorsements and be that mainstream guy, but it don't mean you're the people's champ. So.
Like no disrespect, I say this respectfully, but in 2026. E40 cosign musically is doing nothing for you
right now.
Especially LaRussell outside of the Bay Area on the mainstream scale. It's not doing nothing for you, bro. We looking at E40 right now as a musical legend / mogul. He's more known for his wine right now than he is music. So E40 just stamping you ain't just rising you to the top right now.
Unfortunately, it's not no more, bro.
I say that with all due respect because I love E40 music, bro. He's a legend. But just E40 stamping you right now, it's not happening, bro.
Nah, I disagree. 40 still can out-rap cats that's young in the game right now. I'm gonna just say he can rap with the best of them right now, young, old, each. Whoever your favorite legend in, E40 can go bar for bar with anyone.
I'm not questioning his talent.
I'm saying even right now, though.
No, I'm not questioning his talent. His relevancy in rap. To stand next to you and you blow up just because he's next to you. I think them days are gone.
I agree. We fuck with 40 water, but
I fuck with 40.
I'm gonna disagree on that one.
I'm telling you, listen.
Times have changed. It's been a while now. Like he's art to me, again, a legend, especially in the Bay, California in general, but he's very niche to begin with. Like
who, 40?
Yeah, I think as big as he is, he's still very niche.
What makes him niche?
Because he's a Bay Area artist. A lot of Bay Area artists is as big as they get. They don't get big like LA niggas get.
I'm gonna tell you this. This is why I disagree because E40 put the Bay on the map when he was signed with Sick With It Records. Him and Lil Jon made undeniable music. What I'm saying is he can go to every region and make anybody get the party cracking. And he got bars. And he really come from the streets.
I don't know. Was New York really listening to E40 like that?
Maybe. I like again. This is a little bit
One Love. You get what I'm saying?
No, I fuck with his music, but I'm just thinking of different regions outside of Cali and maybe down south.
Because niggas,
Midwest, maybe.
Niggas up there, we feel on the island. Like, it's not like it's the same shit. That's why I understand what you're saying. He's big. Too Short's big, but it's still a lot of motherfuckers. They're not gonna look at him like look at Snoop, for instance. Somebody who is around the same age from LA, from the Bay. It's a different type of outreach that they have.
Well, let's just be real. You can't compare. Well, Snoop is super crib. Let's just be real. He is like the captain of all the cribs. He has made cripping cool around the world. You dig what I'm saying? 40 lingo, everybody copies it. I don't care who you from. Jay-Z done it.
I'm not.
I agree.
What I'm saying is he's not niche. What I'm saying, he created his own lane. 40 need his respect. 40 is one of the greatest rappers in the game who has had impact. He carried a whole region. We talked about that.
But that's niche, though. What you just said is he created his own lane.
But people have copied it, though. What I'm saying, who was doing it prior to him, though?
No, I'm not.
It can't be niche if he's an original.
I think y'all both right. I think you're right with E40 and his impact, but I think Kylie's also right as far as Bay Area artists go. They don't really blow up outside of the coast. Outside of who? You got E40, you got Too Short, you got, I don't even know how far SOB went, and then you had Mac Dre. But other than that,
you got 3 Time Crazy. You have the Lunas. I got 5.
I got 5 on it. That's it.
First of all, the Underground.
That's West Coast.
No, the Underground was big though, bro. For a minute,
yeah, I'm saying globally.
Yeah, bro.
They were big, bro. In the 90s.
I don't know. Like these niggas, that's like it's.
And go to the city. Now, Keep the Sneak. I can say that was Sneak.
It go crazy if you go up north, but like a lot of niggas don't know Keep the Sneak.
What wasn't hyphen on the East Coast?
Yeah, like that's
we was hyphen here.
No, hyphen was going up
here on the coast.
Yeah, on the west coast.
Outside of the coast. Who was bro?
I felt like when I went south, bro, they was because he had Lil Jon on the beats, man.
Well, the South is kind of connected with us because we migrated from the South to the West, so we always gonna be cousins. Like, you go to Watts, nigga, that's literally like New Orleans and Baton Rouge. Like, literally.
No, I get it, because you would think they was from, signed with New Orleans, No Limit or something. I understand what you're saying. Let me ask you this. So if it's not East Coast stamp, it's not approved?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying for you to break
Reach-wise, yeah.
globally, your music has to hit in every region and internationally to me,
like
in my opinion.
I wish we
You can't just be hot on your coast and then outside of your coast, your music don't reach.
I think E40 at his biggest, and this might show my age, but for me, what, Ghetto Report Card. Let's keep it 100.
No.
That's him at his mainstream
That was one of them, but you had the Ambassador, you had Grit and Grind. 40 got some, hey bro, 40 is dope. And then he had music with Pac. He had music like what's crazy? E40 and Dr. Dre never got together. I don't know why they never did music together for whatever reason. It's some type of hidden beef or whatever the case may be. I wish what they would have did because I really feel like that would have been one of the biggest hits ever. But nevertheless, though, 40 really do got global hits from One Love to Hocus Pocus, Skiggity Skank. It ain't nothing but me. That nigga E40. Come on, man.
You know, we had. Was you here when we asked that? Why you never worked with Drake?
I think I brought it up, bro. I don't know why they never did. I felt like they should have, but
you know what's crazy? His highest selling album is In the Major Way.
Yeah, well, because
that was 95.
That's a classic.
That's what I'm saying. That's a classic album.
That's the highest selling. But he
bruh.
got most known during what? Nah.
Yeah.
From there on, he started to like rise up.
He was
variety.
Okay.
But his album sales wasn't reflecting that though.
He was independent though, wasn't he?
I believe so.
Yeah, him and Be Legit, they was all there. Man, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Shout out to 40, bro. You were
okay.
He was right.
Listen.
My Ghetto Report Card was his biggest mainstream.
Look, nigga, we grew up about to break next to this shit. Yay area, tell me when to go. Muscle cars, come on.
No, I'm not knocking, but
go
I'm saying,
harder, go home. All this shit, nigga.
And that was, you know what? That was on that music. That Go Harder, Go Home was on that one movie with Chris Brown. Yes, exactly. So, I mean, it had a global effect. What I'm saying is this.
Bro, that was the shit. Like,
that was
but you just said it didn't have a global effect.
Outside the scrapers, niggas was going crazy. That was the shit, nigga.
I'm talking about, we was hyphy down here. It went from jerking
Niggas had the little dread
to hyphy. Niggas was in the party, niggas going crazy. So
E40 had choices, my shit back. Man, no,
but that other album is crazy though. That's just, I think mainstream.
My shit, man, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Man, that's house party era, nigga.
Man,
that's house party era, nigga, going crazy.
That's why I feel like that's when he was at his best. After that, you had Nope. Yes, I don't know if y'all remember that.
Yeah.
That shit was lucky as slap. At first, I was out. Yeah, choices.
Everybody
I was laughing at it, but I'm like,
choices.
this shit actually slap. Hold on.
No, Grit and Grind, that came out in 02. Grit, yeah, maybe I'm telling, because that was when I was like, I was in high school then, man. That album
I'm fucking with 40 Sprinkle Me, man.
Sprinkle Me, man.
Yeah, nigga, 40 got like Lady of Red.
Niggas had the big white tees. They was slap. That's what they was slapping when I was coming. So that's why I'm like, to me, that album is up there.
Mustard and mayonnaise. I got my cup. I got my play here, man. Hey, bro.
No, he's for
we
sure
got to low key do a discography down. Because 40, I'm gonna tell you, or let me tell you this. He does transcend generations, though.
For sure.
I'm gonna say that because if I grew up on it, and then you saying from what you know of it, so we was all raised up on 40. So what I'm saying is he may not have been a big impact on the East Coast, but he does transcend generations at this point.
I don't think him saying go fuck with LaRussell though. Niggas gonna be like,
that's not cleaning LaRussell up, nigga. Like, go stand next to
But I'm saying it's capable of them still making a hit where it can get radio play, and we wouldn't be talking about the antics of what LaRussell was doing.
So who's the Bay Area Snoop?
40.
E40 or Too Short?
40.
Meaning they transcend generations and they're forever cool no matter the age or what they do.
40, bro.
That's tough.
40.
It's like 40 is Pops and Short is Unk. Like, it's like, damn, because they both like legendary.
Too Short. I mean, at the end of the day, Too Short is dope. He's one of my, I love Short. But 40 just got that, you know what I'm saying? Like, 40 just got that, he got that bounce to him, man. He got the lingo. Like,
they both is saucy though. They both was very like, damn, that's a tough.
Because you know how Snoop could do no wrong. And it seemed like E40 could do no wrong. I've never heard no smut on E40's name ever. And I've never really heard no smut on Too Short name either, though. Too Short could do no wrong.
Short on more features, though. That slap.
But I just mean like as a person, as a personality, though.
I think that E40 because
40 can cook.
It's 40 because they even had him narrating
books and stuff, right? If I'm not
Nipsey's what was it? I think his funeral. Was that what they had him narrating? Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I'm not sure if he
did that,
or was it the pop out? They might have had him narrating. It was something that they had him narrating. I'll find it for you.
He narrated Nip funeral. I couldn't even see that.
It's not his.
I think so. But 40 is like, again, he is he's memeable where he can do anything and it can just be turned into a meme because he'll say something like, man, yeah, man, I'm out here cooking sharks with the shrimps. Like he just say like weird shit like what? And then you know what he mean. Even if you're like, man, I'm holding on like a hubcap in a fast lane. I was all like, I don't know what he mean. Like, yeah, nigga, I know. Like,
it makes sense though.
Lingo is, he's lingo God.
Man, when he talk, it's just like it's like you in class, bro. It's like, man, like
It's
tell
game.
me more.
It's game. It's game. That's really
He dropped so much game where it can just like you feel like you becoming more of a pimp or a Mac just hanging around with 40.
I give the Bay Area that. They known for dropping game.
Yeah.
They like to say, y'all don't show the Bay Area enough love. I fuck with the Bay. It's just, it don't always reach down here. It just, the reach, it just don't because they already don't come down here. Y'all culture is y'all culture. And it's kind of like in the bubble. Like how gang banging down here, y'all like, we don't gang bang. It's the same thing. So we kind of get met like at that barrier.
I think niggas up there don't even really like, it don't be like no beef or niggas be in their own world up there. It's not even like they want to be.
Yeah. But don't they
want to
have
be a part of LA or niggas from LA want to be? It's the whole different thing.
But let me ask you this though. But from what I was told out there up north, they kind of had their own little sibling rivalry with Berkeley, with Stockton, with Sac, with Richmond,
everywhere.
But
like,
I'm talking about as far more so like how they carry their lingo on. They be debating about like, oh, we got this swag, y'all be copying us. Like I heard Keep the Sneak, he dissed 40. Man, Vallejo ain't in the Bay. He ain't even in the Bay Area. Like
that's the thing. Niggas recently was talking about who started side shows or where you go to get the culture. Is it the town or the city? Where you get the sauce from? It's like the SF niggas or the city niggas. They more grimy, and then the niggas from the town they more about getting money and flexing and doing it big. So it is differences depending on what, and that's I feel like even in LA too, right? East side, west side, whatever. You hear it's more gutter over there than it is over here. So
I heard Lavish D say
shit.
Mac Dre got a lot of his sauce from Sac, from being in G Parkway. He said some of his earliest videos, he was in G Parkway. He like, nigga, them was all my niggas, all the star niggas, G Parkway niggas, they was in Mac Dre videos. Mac Dre was coming from Oakland, coming from the town, coming to Sac, and he was getting all that from us, low key.
I believe it. Sac is cool. I mean,
from them.
Sac is cool. People try to. It's one of those things like it's far out. It's a little far out, so niggas don't necessarily count it as the Bay Area, but it has influenced people in the Bay for sure.
Shout out to Sac, man. They're like a LA Bay Area hybrid. They gang bang, but then they got
Crips out there.
They got Bay Area
They
sauce.
got Damu. Hey, Sac goes up, bro. Believe it or not.
Yeah,
So-
I forget who started Oak Park. I want to say, was this some LA Bloods or was it the Pomona Bloods? I think of the. See, I looked up the history. I seen it on like a documentary or something that was talking about it. But some brothers have migrated out there and started Oak Park. That's like the oldest hood. I forget. I'm gonna do my research on that again. It was just, I want to say 4, 5, 6. I think y'all correct me if y'all from Oak Park. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. But shout out to the Sacramento.
Yeah, except for the Kings, they trash.
Sacramento Kings is butt. They ain't been shit
Boo-boo.
since Mike Bibby and them.
Mike Bibby, Vlade Divac, Chris
is
Webber.
trash.
Hey, speaking of NBA real quick, did y'all hear about the new expansion they trying to do? Make it 32 teams. They want a team in Seattle.
And
they want to bring
Vegas?
and in Las Vegas. You need $7 billion or $7 to $10 billion to get those two teams. So they trying to make it where we got 2 more West Coast teams and they gonna move either the New Orleans, I'm about to say New Orleans Saints, the New Orleans Pelicans or Minnesota to the East Coast Conference. And then we'll have more West Coast teams. They bring the Supersonics back.
I don't know why.
The
Niggas
Suits,
ain't
yeah,
watching
like-
that shit now. I mean, you
It's
gonna
so
bring the
hard to find
Supersonics
games.
Think
back?
about where the city at though. You got to think about look about strategically. You got LA, you got something in Portland, you got something in Seattle, you got
It's
something
going
in
up
Vegas.
and down. Yeah,
Yeah, bro, it's going all in all the major cities on the West.
I mean,
Now-
Seattle didn't work. Seattle didn't work back then. So
No,
it's
it didn't work because the government somehow messed up on the deal. They were supposed to fund the stadium, the arena, but the fans still want it. That's why when they left, they was like, man, OKC was our team. But I was more so thinking on some basketball stuff where nobody's going to the game. But think about it. Now, when you go to Vegas, you can now watch women basketball, football, now the NBA and hockey. So now they're making it where once you go out there for your trips, you got more reason to spend money now. That's how I'm looking at it now. At this point, now you going up there to Seattle, you can go out there for a Hawks game. You can go out there for a Supersonics game.
for sure, seeing hoops in Vegas would be cool.
Hey, I would think
be,
so too.
Yeah, that'd be a very fun.
That would be a fun.
Yeah,
that would be a fun event
or whatever, and watch the game.
They better
That'd be
do
cool.
something because Vegas tourism is down.
Ugly,
Niggas
yeah.
not going to Vegas to spend no money at all. They not gambling. Gen Z not drinking. They better do something.
Well, that's why they go make it where you can gamble right then and there inside the arena and make it more, just like how they got it at the Clipper Stadium, how it's very interactive, bro. They gonna make it where like you can gamble in your own seat, bro. It's Vegas. Think about it, bro. They about to come up with a whole different strategic plan once this Vegas team get out there.
I mean, you could bet on anything now. You could bet on the weather, traffic, all kind of shit.
Yeah,
So they better add that to the Vegas card where I can go out here and bet how hot it's going to be on the strip today. Nigga. Then I might come. Other than that,
How many heat strokes somebody have today, huh?
Vegas is
doing
looking
real time.
ugly.
They was doing real time. What was it? Stats on who would win a best actor for the Oscars, Michael B. Jordan or Timothy Chalamet. So niggas is even betting on shit like that now. You
Is
can
that
bet on anything.
right?
Shout out to Michael
Well,
B.
shout
man.
out to Michael B.
Hey,
He won
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Shout out to
Shout
Michael
man.
B.
Shout out to Michael B. Man.
Hey, is he the next Denzel?
No.
Has he arrived?
This
No.
is actually what I wanted to ask y'all. So Michael B. Jordan, as you know, this last weekend wins the Oscar for what? The best actor for his performance in Sinners. He played two people, Smoke and Stack. Legendary, cutting edge technology, original concept, right? And in almost every department of that movie, somebody took home an award also. So that's very, very,
Yeah.
very legendary, unprecedented. We haven't heard this before. Him getting this Oscar now puts him in there with elite company. He is now one of 6 black male actors to win the award. And I want to know, where do you think he ranks on the list? We got, see who we got.
Isn't it Will? Denzel?
We got Will. We got Denzel. We got Sidney Poitier.
Yep.
We got Jamie Foxx. And we
And
then
then
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker. And then
Sidney
including
Poitier
him.
came first, 1964. Denzel, 2002. Jamie Foxx, 2005. Forrest Whitaker, 2007. Will Smith, 2022. And then Michael B. Jordan. Denzel got it for Training Day. Jamie Foxx for Ray. Forrest Whitaker, Last King of Scotland. Will Smith, King Richard. Michael B. Jordan, 2026. I think Sidney Poitier was like Little Lies or something, like Lilies of the Field, which I know a lot of people haven't seen that one, but where y'all putting him on that list?
So are we talking about the roles they played in that particular movie, or just overall their talent? Like,
I think for the roles they played on this movie, right?
so
Like,
for that movie, if we just go off those movies alone, I'm going to go with Will Smith, King Richards. I think he did a
it's
phenomenal.
number one.
That's number one, bro. That was a
Okay.
phenomenal job, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you this: Ray was great, but it was more so the empathy of someone being blind. You know what I'm saying? It was still typically a buyout movie of someone singing. I love the fact that it was a black father handling his business, which don't get portrayed enough in the community that's winning awards. So that's why I put it as my number one. King Richard was a father who willed his kids out the hood, moved them to Florida, and made something out of not one, but 2 successful black young girls.
Are we ranking him as an actor or the role?
No, the role they won for the Oscar.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
what was the role? Say it one more
So
time.
Will Smith had King Richard. Of course,
Jamie Foxx had Ray.
Jamie Foxx got Ray.
Forrest
King
Whitaker,
is-
Last King of Scotland.
Last King of Scotland.
Uh,
Michael B. Jordan, Sinners. Sidney
Poitier,
Poitier,
Lilies of the Field.
Lilies of the Field.
Okay, I didn't even see the City A Party movie, so
Yeah, at the
so I
bottom.
automatically can't
Oh,
register that
and
one.
Denzel for Training Day.
Yes.
Denzel for Training Day. Alonzo.
I got Alonzo number 1,
That's your one.
and then I'm gonna put Michael B. Jordan number 2. I'm gonna put him number 2
that was a good one, though. I love
simply
that.
just because Ray was great, but I didn't watch the whole movie. It didn't connect with me like that. I know he did a great job. I know he was.
So you saying the
spitting
same thing
image.
I'm saying.
I
Nigga
know
was
it
in
was.
a video
I know
the
it
next
was
month
all,
with
I-
Kanye.
listen, I know it was all of that. I know it was great. But what registered with me, what connected with me, that Sinners role, that was different, bro. He played
Yeah.
2 different niggas.
Yeah,
he
that
played
was
2
crazy.
twin brothers, bro. And he did them both exceptionally well. To
And
the
the
point where you
music,
said,
yeah.
how the did they do this? And it was a great movie from front to back. And it was revolutionary.
Original
So
property.
I'm gonna give it to him, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn, it's tough. I think that's a tough thing.
I
bro.
got to, bro. I got to, bro. I did not watch the Forrest Whitaker movie, so I can't rank it.
I might give it to.
I think I fell asleep on that Forrest Whitaker movie. I ain't gonna lie to you.
acting wise, like getting in the character.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna give it to. It's gonna go. I want to say Jamie, but if you watch Last King of Scotland, it might be a little slow. But the character he plays, it's gonna be either Forrest, Jamie, or Jamie Forrest. They're interchangeable. And then after them, I'll go Michael B. Jordan, then Denzel,
What?
and then I will go Sidney Poitier.
Whoa.
Denzel would be higher if he had it for if they gave him an Oscar for Fences or something like
If
that.
he would have got it for Malcolm,
Or Malcolm
then that would have been
X,
number one.
different, but
Training Day changed the game.
No, it didn't. It was a
Training
typical.
Day changed the
He was
game.
a
Bro,
really cop. He was a nigga.
he
He
was-
played a nigga.
bro,
really.
Are y'all crazy?
Relax, hey, relax, Viral.
Out of all his films,
Out of all his
Glory,
films,
You
all
think you
them
can do this shit to me?
out of all those films, nah, bro. That's not his best. That's not his best.
Let's-
role.
I have you
let's not go
playing
there.
ball in Pelican Bay.
That's not his
That
best.
was
work.
monumental, nigga. Fuck is y'all? Y'all
It
niggas
was great, but
crazy.
for him, that's easy. He roll out of bed and do that.
and that's
That's
in the
easy
same
work.
movie. Hey,
Because then you make it look easy. That
That's
means
the-
it's.
that's-
Come on. Who
it's-
else could have did that?
it's Angel Dust Holmes. I didn't know you could get naked. Ew,
This is like-
wet. Like, come on,
The
bro.
role ain't that challenging. Bro
I'm
had
just-
a wave cap. I mean, it's like he in there doing. He a crooked
It
cop.
was. Don't get me wrong. It's a good, solid movie, bro. But I'm gonna tell you this. I feel like. Call me controversial for this take. I feel like they gave him that movie because they
of
know they
that.
fucked up on Malcolm X.
Oh,
I feel like they gave
nah.
him. No, he should have won it for Malcolm, bro. They didn't give it to him that year. I forgot who won it that year. So they gave him a consolation prize of giving it because they said Denzel never won one.
No,
That's just me.
I agree with you, but I disagree as to why they gave him Training Day. I don't think they gave him Malcolm X because you cannot.
What year was that?
The society's not going to give you an award for playing him. Point blank. Period.
But let's just be real. The acting alone was phenomenal.
a historically white organization is not giving a black man a role for playing
Malcolm
what they
X.
seem to be, a hater of white people. It's just not going to happen. So
Yeah, they're not.
they
giving
gave
him
him Training Day because they said, "Nigga, play your role, and this is what you're going to get an award for."
King
if we keeping it 100.
Kong ain't got shit on me. That whole scene was ad-libbed. It wasn't in the script.
Shout out to
That was
him.
off
And
the
it was
top
really over
of
in
the
the jungle.
dome, nigga. Really in the J's. He came up with that
Bro,
on the
he
fly.
had Damon in the James. Yo, that's
What the nigga talking about, nigga?
He had Damon in
How
the
you
James.
Yeah,
playing
Eva
ball
Mendez in
in
the James.
Pelican
Hey. Yeah, Eva Mendez in the jungles. That's crazy too.
Fuck is
Oh,
y'all
God.
talking about, man? Shout out
Man.
to Eva too, man. She's still on the
I
hit
just
list.
feel like that's
She
the
is. She
easiest-
low-key
She's
is
still
bad.
on- oh my God. So what y'all think about this? Charlemagne the God says Michael B. Jordan and Sinners hired John Davison to shout out the N-word with the hard ER at the BFTAs as a marketing tactic to boost the film's chances of winning an Oscar. He said that was the best PR he ever seen.
Charlemagne is buck broken. This is what Charlemagne does when he's around his white homies. This is how this nigga act. This is how he really is. When he gets around the white people, he start making these type of jokes. You got Andrew Scholes over there laughing. Come on, bro, to even insinuate that these black men went up there and conspired to make some plan to have somebody call them the N-word on national TV, accept an award for one of the biggest roles in their life because they wanted what? More publicity? Or you out of your fucking mind. And this is where it's like jokes. At some point, you gotta know when to turn them off and when to not even give shit like that fire. Because the society we living in right now, niggas really go take that and run all the way with that. That's bullshit.
So and to piggyback what you just said, I see why Birdman put up on Charlemagne. I see
goofy.
why they was jumping him outside the radio station and things like that. When you playing with people's name, their hard work and dedication and just toying about it because you're the radio personality and then want to resort back to I'm just the radio guy. This is why niggas is bully you. This is why niggas bully you because of weird shit like this, bro. Again, why we can't be appreciative of what a man hard work and dedication do. Again, it's because he can't do it, because no one takes him as a serious role. Nobody sees him as a sex symbol or anything of seriousness besides you playing the radio guy. Think about it, bro. What can Charlemagne do? He was motherfucking Wendy Williams' cuck. For the most part, that's how he blew up. You blew up off of a He-Man bitch. Like, come on, Charlemagne. Like, he dope. He does his job well, but that was corny. That was real life cornball type shit.
I don't even know where he came with that. That was left field. I don't know if he was trying to appease his masters or I don't know what the fuck he meant with that because I wasn't giving dude a pass for the Tourette's shit. I don't give a fuck. You got Tourette's, no Rets, niggas need to smack the shit out you when that word
Smack
leave
the
your
Tourette's
mouth.
out of his
I
ass.
don't give a fuck because I ain't never heard nobody with Tourette's say a race is nothing to no other race. So how the N-word leave your mouth? Where does that come in with Tourette's? Nah, we not going for that. So for him to try to say, that was just PR for them to win the award.
You know what it is?
Come on,
you know what
man,
it
that's
is?
crazy.
They got signed over to Netflix, and I don't know if y'all seen what's her name, Jess Hilarious came out and literally said, ever since we signed to Netflix, it feels like we're disconnected from our fan base.
Yeah.
So you niggas went over there, and all you niggas went over there and popped it and act like that was the move, and now you guys are way less visible than what you were. And I think that's probably what this is.
This is PR.
Yeah.
Is a cry for help. Yeah,
this
like let
right
me
here.
get some niggas to come over to Netflix and go pay $18.99 to watch me donkey of the day. Like,
And I agree with you because ever since I felt like they went to Netflix, it does feel like a disconnect. I felt like it's no longer prevalent in the algorithm when you're on YouTube. It just don't feel like it's hidden anymore.
that was the nail in the coffin for them though, because they was already gone. They was already up out of here before then.
so?
Them niggas came and got cooked by like 4 or 5. Neon came up there and cooked them niggas.
Yeah,
You got a little 18-year-old Indian nigga up there cooking you. You're over with. It's done. That's why they went to Netflix. They took the bag. Fade off in the black. It's over with. That's it for Breakfast Club to me.
And you know what's crazy? The Netflix deal sounds monumental because of the money, but what are you sacrificing in the name of the money? Because majority of the fan base said, I'm not going to Netflix for various reasons. One, they don't have a comment section. So part of having a podcast, you have a community that can communicate with each other. So as I'm watching this, I want to comment. There's no comment section. So I just got to watch and turn it off. 2, you can't play it in the background. 90% of the YouTube is what? Background noise. I minimize it. I'm driving. I'm at the gym. I'm at the dinner table. That aspect is completely gone. 3, I have to actually open the app, boot it up, log in, find
Click
your
on
shit,
it,
click on that. That's too many steps. With YouTube, it's like last watch,
Search,
boom, or go to where what you subscribe to, boom, just click it. And it's just there.
You're essentially, all your hard work, you're throwing it away to be the guinea pig for a platform that, again, this is their first time rolling this out. So they don't have the notoriety when it comes to podcasts, right? Or producing them or even putting out podcasts compared to like when you see the end at the bottom of a movie, you know, okay, this might be good. There's going to be money behind this, good actors, etc. We don't know the same for podcasts, and this is new for them. So you sacrifice 15 to 20 years of hard work to be the guinea pig for another company for a couple extra 100,000 or maybe an extra million. While that might sound good up front, look what you just gave in return. So it's like, you're not getting the return on your investment for this move.
Shout out to the clips too. Remember when you clip it up with the shorts and things like that? Some people want to see just certain parts of the show, Donkey of the Day, or whatever the special guest is, and things like that. Some people don't subscribe for that whole Breakfast Club interview because nobody's sitting there watching the whole entire show. Sometimes you just want to hear the interview or the interviewee, who they're talking to, and know what they're talking about. It's been times where Breakfast Club, certain names have come up. I'm like, oh, let me check this out because so-and-so is on there. I'm not really subscribing for them. I'm subscribing for the person that's there. Now with Netflix, it makes it harder to keep up with it because now it's like, okay, it's not right in my face. Like you said, I got to log in. Now I got to see what episode I got to go. No, I'm not doing all that,
and who
bro.
sits back on the couch? Let's really think about this. You get home, or it's a Saturday. You come in with this whatever movie night with your girl. You sit down.
Who the fuck?
We're
not podcasting and chilling.
Who the fuck? Who's doing that? So that's why I'm like, it's just not even an infrastructure for a podcast to be successful. And if it is, it's going to take a very long time and a lot of money for them to get
I
it there.
think eventually it will get to that point where your favorite podcast will be available on your streaming services, but they're gonna have to try to make it similar to YouTube. That just is what it is. YouTube has the visibility like no other. You can get seen the easiest on the tube, bro. That's just is what it is. You can get seen on accident coming up in somebody's suggested watch list. That's how half the episodes you even see.
Exactly.
It's because they pay the advertisers to suggest it, and you be like, oh shit, they had who on the Breakfast Club?
Exactly.
Boom, you see it. Or they got a clip that go viral of that they clip, oh shit, Birdman pulled up. Nigga, let me go watch the interview. You're not seeing that on Netflix because they pulled it from YouTube.
And you know how something bad would typically happen and they'll show something reoccur like, oh, remember when we had so-and-so and this happened, we talked about this, like something that's reoccurring. Or prime example, when Joe Biden was on there, man, you ain't black. And then when Joe Biden's running for president, that would kind of pop up in the algorithm. When you got Netflix, it's not going to do that for you, bro.
Yeah.
See, I got ideas of how to make the Netflix thing work, but I ain't gonna put it out here.
No,
Netflix gonna have to holler at us. But I do think you can be successful on Netflix, but you have to craft the content strictly for something like that. And I do got ideas of how you can do that to make people come over there. But just transferring your pod and doing what you did on the tube where people like watching you for free, where Netflix is going up every fucking month it seems like, and people are canceling Netflix, it's like a net negative for your pod.
Netflix is not meant for streaming right now, bro. I think it's a little early in this time. Take it back to YouTube type or make it somehow where it's interactive or something along those lines.
Yeah, it's just not gonna cut it, man.
Can't repost stuff on the ground like you used to. It's things like that, bro, that just kind of make you feel more connected with it.
It's a whole experience. Like I said, that comment section be everything. Because before you watch a video, 90% of the time you're gonna go to the comments. They're gonna point out where to go watch, what was funny, or their comment makes it funnier. When niggas catching the shit you catch and you laugh, like it's just a whole experience. That shit is eliminated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. But your boy went crazy.
Ooh.
He getting crazy love right now. I told y'all laughed at us and said, man, y'all don't listen to no Papoose. I told y'all we've been listening to Pap since like 03, 04. I told y'all he had bars. This 50 Cent diss that he dropped. Bar fest from front to back. The sad thing about it is, here today, gone tomorrow, not gonna affect Fifth at all. Nobody gonna give a fuck about Pap maybe next week. They gonna be back to clowning them about Clarissa. And that's just the life of the internet. But I told y'all Pap could rap. I told y'all Pap had bars. What do y'all rate that diss? To me, that's the best 50 diss that we heard in a long time. Especially out of T.I. and his fam. Watched all of them with this diss. It was straight bars.
He really went in and dissected him, I think. But yeah, I think it will be. It sucks because it's really that part is only based off of who he is as a personality, right? Like it should be around for longer because the bars were good, and he really did. To me, it was one of the best disses. I sonically, like the beat and things of that nature, I didn't necessarily like as much. What he said hit harder than what T.I. said.
Mm-hmm.
I think even what's his name, Damani, his son, really.
I like his son.
It's probably him and Papoose that's really up there out of all of the verse or all of the disses against 50 to me personally. So I fucked with it. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. I really did enjoy it. I played it back a couple times. But I'm not the biggest Papoose fan. Like again, after that, I'm like, okay, I'm off of it. So I'm one of those people.
Papoose was cool lyrically. Again, sonically it was okay, but it would have been better if it was on the Breakfast Club on YouTube. Like you said, it would have got more clout. But Damani is actually pretty good. We talked about that on one episode. I actually was, because I didn't know he rapped until 50 kind of brought that out with the family. But to get back to your point, it is actually one of the best diss that came out in a long time. Again, here today, gone tomorrow. What we gonna talk about next when it comes to Papoose? At the end of the day, if 50's not responding to you, you did all this for what? Now, the only way he's going to get some type of traction if 50 kind of stop what he's doing and get in the booth and responds to Pat, which we know he's not going to do unless he does something like he did with T.I. Make him a clip on one of the new shows that's about to come out on the intro of the song.
I would like to see Papoose, though, strike a nerve or have a moment, because it would give him, I feel like, some separation from that narrative that the media has ran with since Remy, which is he's up under these, these women, quote unquote, more successful than him or whatever. So I do think it'd be cool if he got a moment, but I think that's
who he is. So I think that's what kind of like his niche is. I think he gets up under a powerful woman.
Crazy.
I'm just saying. I think about it, bro. I think that's his thing. Like he get up under a black woman and up the black
y'all
love.
Niggas crazy, man.
I feel like that's bad, bro.
Bro, y'all did not know that until Remy got out and they got the show. I'm been in the game for like a decade.
I'm gonna keep it G with you, bro. I didn't know about Pap until he did not the freestyle, the song with Busta Rhymes, and he did I Got Queens on the Pop. Like when he did that, that's all like, okay, who was Pap? Then he did the America Backwards, Asanama Dream, and all.
Nasarima Dream.
Yeah, Nasarima Dream and all that. It was cool. But
mixtape Murder Pap with DJ K Slay. I was listening back then, nigga, when he was rhyming A to Z, Z to A, like back then, Charades, Monopoly, all those hits, the Law Libraries.
What year was that?
I'm telling you, this is like 04, 03.
Yeah, I was bumping 50. I wasn't bumping that bullshit.
I was bumping 52 though. But I will say, Pap could rap, but with the diss, it was fire to me. I like the beat. I like everything. But I feel like it was one long run-on sentence where I believe he should have switched the flows up. Or when you make a diss that long, you got to do like what Game does. Mm-hmm. Game switches the beats.
Yep. So
Game might have a 10-minute diss song, but it'll be 3 or 4 beats to make it seem like it's like 4 songs in one. It switches flow up, switches cadence up. You know what I'm saying? He'll rap differently. Pap was just like all the way through. So by the time you got to the end of it, you like, it was hot, but nigga, switch it up just a little bit, you feel me? 50 not gonna respond. He said, I'm not responding until you make a hit. What he did instead was put up a picture of Clarissa with another dude saying, yeah, while you was recording this diss, a nigga had your bitch. And she talking about she finna sue 50 now. For saying that she slept with somebody else. Defamation.
That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work.
Clarissa, did nobody want to touch your little ugly ass before?
that ain't gonna work. It's like, I do think 50 at some point, to me, like I said, it's goofy. It's goofy. Get in the booth or stop. Let these niggas just die out. Let it die out.
Like Mano, he had a fire.
He had a diss too.
Yeah. He got on Vlad and said it wasn't a diss. I hate when niggas do this. Niggas put out a diss song and say, "Oh, it's not a diss song. I just was addressing what was said." And, or nigga was a diss, nigga. You said I want the smoke. You directly dissed the nigga, called him soft, all of that. It was a diss, bro. I hate when niggas do that. Now, 50 responded with the Max B video. That low-key wasn't a diss, but he made the video an AI diss. So he low-key responded and he used Max B because, you know, Max B got beef with Jim Jones, so he's using Max B as a pawn. Same way he used Jim Jones as a pawn against Cameron when Jim came down to Rap City, the basement, and backstabbed Cam in the middle of their beef. He doing the same thing. So, it's just, Fifth just having fun with these niggas. Fifth ain't worried about these niggas. Y'all can say, "Oh, Viral, you blazing."
Y'all about to say, hey,
Fifth is having fun with these niggas, bro.
50, get in the booth. Now, we about to stop the Hey, 50, get in the booth, man, so we can have some content to talk about, man.
He's never going to get in the booth. I think that's over with. He doesn't feel like, and to be honest, he's in a good position because he hasn't rapped. So it's like,
you can't say I lost because I didn't rap.
That's all. That's what he's doing. What he's doing is textbook. You know, I played a bigger person. And I'm gonna antagonize you, but I'm the bigger person. But me and you both know that I'm an asshole and I'm really antagonized. I'm pushing your buttons, but to the public, it looks like I'm just cool, calm.
So maybe they need to start taking a page out of 50 book and don't rap. Just try to do what he do. I know they can't be as good as him, but at this point, bro, like if he's not gonna respond to the rap, then why I even still doing it?
And I think when it comes to that, some people, I mean, how far can it go? Like, I don't think the other people want to play those games because I know I wouldn't. Because you pull on my baby mama or you do, now we gonna have to fight. Now it's gonna be ugly. So I'd rather stay out of that shit too. And we 50 years old. What is we really doing? Airing out family business and well, you got 50, niggas going and record niggas, blowing hot air in a cold room, and you just niggas like the shit be funny, but it's like, damn, nigga, you got a lot of energy for this shit. It just at some point don't make no sense, bro. You too old.
When it's up, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. 50 is doing the smartest thing he can do. Do you see the whole industry right now is conspiring against 50? Every day you notice is somebody else coming out talking about 50. Somebody else, what was dude did an interview saying, I couldn't even be friends with somebody like 50. Every day it's another celebrity. You think Fifth don't see this? Fifth know for a fact whether the song he dropped is hot or not. Y'all can't wait to pick it apart and say how trash it is. So why would I drop a song when I clearly see y'all waiting to hate on it no matter what I say or what I do? Nigga, I'm not dropping. I'm going to keep trolling, keep pissing y'all off, keep making y'all run to the booth, and I'm going to keep saying, you too whack for me to respond, I win.
We ain't going to say it's whack because they going to say the viral ways of 50 glazer. So let them get dropping. We be the only few ones saying it ain't whack. I'm just saying.
Somebody say it's good.
Somebody got to say it's good. It's going to be yes. What I'm saying is, man, give us something to talk about, Fifth. I want to see him back in the booth because I feel like Fifth got it, bro. I feel like Fifth is going to be like, maybe like a George Foreman. Like, yeah, he going to come back looking funny and shit, but he still got that power shot where, hey, it's go hit.
Fifth is making hits, bro, with power intros. He not worried about these niggas. Nah. Like he said, make a hit record and I'll respond. So if I'm these niggas, go make a hit record.
Well,
if you can't make a hit record, niggas stop talking to me.
But then they can hit with 50. When's the last time you had a hit record?
I don't need one. I'm 50, nigga. Yeah. I got Tyler Perry Studios, nigga, 50 Cent Studios right now. You think I give a fuck about making a hit? Been there, done that. Conquered that game. I'm on to the next. Y'all still trying to get into the game I conquered, nigga. Fuck are we talking about realistic?
And I get what you're saying on that, but again, so then what 50 is, if you so busy doing this, why are you even worrying about the shit that you conquered? Stay in your lane.
Free promo. Yeah, you niggas is free promo for what I'm doing over here.
And that's what I would tell them. I'm like, stay in your lane, you actress. Like, it's just ways you can get back at 50, bro. Like, it's ways you can get at him.
Well, they've already picked him apart. I mean, this is the thing. They've already given her the synopsis on who he is as a person. But it's just like, it's not working because he's not going to stoop to their level and make a song. As soon as he makes a song, there's a chink in the armor. Like, as soon as he actually tries to respond to anybody in these disses, there's a chink in the armor immediately. It opens you up. It opens you up to take an L because no matter what, there's going to be somebody that says it's trash or that says, hey, these niggas won. And I think he'd rather just look that he just washed everybody instead of even going out there and competing and having the opportunity or the chance to take an L.
50's doing the Machiavellian approach. If anybody studies Machiavelli, the Machiavellian mindset, never defend yourself. Worst thing you could do is try to defend yourself to the public. You just let them talk. You see, Jay-Z does the same thing. Rumors come out. Well,
Well,
come
hold
to
on.
find,
No,
come to find out. Hold on, come to find out, Jay-Z be sending niggas behind the scene watching for burner accounts allegedly. So let me not say that. But the smartest thing you can do is
Shout
just
out
let
to
people
Jay-Z,
talk. You just let people talk. If you let them talk and don't try to defend yourself, you win. Because when you try to defend yourself to people, you validate what they're saying, whether it's true or not. Because all they gonna say, well, if it's not true, nigga,
Why you tripping?
You confirm or deny. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
nigga. Nope, nothing.
Remember when Kevin Durant used to do burner accounts and argue with people as if he wasn't?
And forget he was on his burner.
Come on, bro.
This
They
nigga
doing
crazy. Hey,
Yeah.
but in other news, your boy, is he back?
Who?
Mr. Kanye West.
Oh, I heard you got
Beautiful
got 2 shows.
morning. I heard he got a semi-tour. He has a show in LA, confirmed, in SoFi Stadium, at SoFi Stadium. That's humongous, in Inglewood. The date, April 3rd. Tickets going to sell March 11th. This is being promoted as his only Los Angeles show. This is his major comeback performance after a long gap, and it's tied to his new album, Bully, which did that come out or not?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
So that keep getting pushed back. He got international tour stops, which is a limited run. He's not doing the usual 50-city tours, more like select global events. I know he got one in India, Italy, Europe, Spain, Netherlands, France, and a few other stops. So shout out to Ye, man. I was talking to somebody else earlier this year, somebody I believe that's like tied to Rock Nation, and he was saying he's gonna be in Brazil. He got a huge show in Brazil. So I'm trying to get out there to that one. Tickets are starting at $200, and the average price is gonna go for like $500 to $600. VIP can go way higher. But is Ye back? You know, he went on his apology campaign, and it seemed like they pushed the button to let him back in.
I hope so. I hope he come back, make good music, innovative. Give us, what we're looking for from Kanye. We don't care about, and that might sound crazy, but we don't necessarily. I don't want to hear the politics and certain things that he's been doing and certain antics. Is like you need to get certain things under control, and if he has, then come on and drop that music, because he's a legend. He's one of the most creative artists that we've had. I actually put him, when it comes to album making, and one of the top people in music, period. So to have him come back, drop new music, do old slaps, that's great. If we can get that, that's cool. Just without all the antics, just drop the music.
I think it's gonna be garbage because he's gonna be apologetic. Yay. I don't think he's gonna be unapologetic Kanye West. I think he's on the meds. I think he's gonna be very tapered. I don't think he's gonna be as out of the mindset of, man, this music is gonna blow people's minds. I think he's very tame now. I think he lost his. It's like when Mike Tyson went to jail and came out, and he kind of just lost that edge. Feel like he kind of lost his edge, bro.
Niggas ain't crazy no more.
Yeah, he ain't I feel like now it's like that's what made Ye who he was as far as his music, was him being able to think outside the box and whatever the case may be. I hope it's well, but I have no expectations of it. I think it's gonna be better than a Carter 4. I don't think it's gonna be that bad. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's gonna be like College Dropout level or anything like that. You dig what I'm saying? But knowing Ye, he may have a hit in the cut. He may have something that's super futuristic that we may not even think about. But for the most part, if he on his meds, and I shout out to his mental health, I'm not trying to make a mockery of it, but I think by him being apologetic and, being sorry, this is not the Ye that we know.
Yeah, I was shocked to hearing Kali say he don't want to hear the politics, because I feel like the politics is what made Ye. When he jumped out there on live national television and said, George Bush don't care about black people. When he went out in the industry that worships Satan, and he making a song called Jesus Walk, and it's finna be my single. He's making a song called Diamonds Are Forever, putting spotlight on the blood diamonds and what's going on out there. That's what makes Ye, in my opinion. Without the controversy, there really ain't no Kanye for real. Like, what else do you listen to him for outside of, I'm gonna go against the grain?
I don't
Why
know.
everybody doing this gangster shit? 808s and heartbreaks, nigga.
Yep.
I'm finna change the sound. Oh, everybody worship 50? I can outsell you. And then really do it. Like, that's what make Ye.
In the States, let's not do him like that. We 50 Glazers.
I agree. I think that was then. I'm speaking more so of now. I think the way he decides to speak on politics and the way he decides to insert himself in the media is different from what it was then. And maybe it's always been the same. But for me now, it's always attached to an album rollout, a merch drop, or something else. So I don't really look at it as him trying to even get a message out there. It's just to push whatever he's trying to push album-wise. So to me, if you're gonna do that, just push the music. You have a name at this point enough to where the visuals he has, the snippets he has, the people he can get involved and produce with, etc. Just the ideas that come off of his head. Niggas making an album that you got to keep coming back to, and it's being worked on in real time. Like, we don't need you to come out here and wear the KKK mask. You're doing shit that niggas are not even thinking of. When he beat 50 Cent, you know, he was doing he had his music playing to anime and these old 80s. Like, his mind works in ways where you don't even gotta go to that negative place for him to really go to the sky, to me personally. So that's why I'm like, we don't really need all that because we've seen him be just fine without it.
I think he does need that though, because again, like how he was talking about George Bush, I want him to say that same energy with the president right now. I feel like that's what kind of fuels him right now. What's the difference between George Bush and Donald Trump? Because at a time, we used to say George W. Bush was one of the worst presidents ever. If Kanye had that same energy right now with that same motivation, I think he would make hits, bro. I feel like he would have something to say about something, homie.
He has that same energy, but instead of being against George, it's for Donald Trump. So that's the thing. Like, it's changed, and the intent and the motive of everything that he's done is not the same. To me, it was actually buck the establishment back then. Now it's just to appease and be a part of or put spotlight on what he's got coming next. It's not for anything else besides that. To me, personally, that's what I look at. So that's why I'm like, just drop the music. Or just keep getting the bad bitches from Spain and Europe and bring them over here naked and doing whatever. Do that.
Yeah, because what's his apology? Him waving the white flag, admitting defeat? Because in my eyes, if you really believe what you were saying back then, there's no way to apologize, because what are you sorry for if you believe what you were saying was factually true? So to apologize, it seems like, well, fuck it. What I think he saw, ain't nobody finna help me fight this fight. And I can't win this fight alone. These niggas want to be slaves. I'm tired of trying to free the slaves. Fuck y'all niggas.
You got exhausted.
My bad. I apologize. Let me get back to doing what I do, my bread and butter. Because I'm out here on the motherfucking island alone fighting for y'all, and the niggas I'm fighting for stabbing me in the back left and right. Just left me on the island. Okay, cool. Well, fuck y'all niggas did. That's what I think. And it looked like he back on the med. Looked like last time I seen the nigga was drugged up. I'm like, that's not Ye, bro. Yeah. They done put some shit in his shit. That's not Ye. For sure. They didn't Jim carry the nigga, but they did something to him, bro.
He's heavily sedated.
Heavily sedated. He was out of it.
He was drooling and shit.
They had his handlers right there, making sure he get through the crowd, and he waving, and I'm like, cut, it's not Ye, bro. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's why I just said, bro, I just kind of hope, and I'm making fun of his mental health, I just hope he kind of got a chance to express himself freely like he used to.
No, you saying stop taking the meds, nigga.
For the album, he should. For the album, he should, and then, you know, get back to the mental health, because I just feel like clear mindset, Ye makes hits, bro. I don't know. He makes some of the best records in the hip-hop game, you know what I mean? He got some classic albums, bro. It's not too many albums that can really compare to him at that time, you know, that was out, because again, Ye at a time put the Midwest on the map. Like, wasn't nobody holding it down like that. Well, maybe R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Wasn't nobody holding down Chicago during that time.
And Kel still making bangers from jail, bro. That Chris Brown remix he did, that shit was a banger, nigga.
He not going nowhere.
Somebody get Kel's the studio in that bitch.
They say Kel's supposed to be getting out, wasn't?
They already moved Diddy's up a couple months, 5-6 months. They keep moving his shit up on the low sneakily. He finna get out in like a year or two. Watch. Diddy finna get out.
And niggas gonna jump right back on the bandwagon, nigga. Listen, I want to invite to the first party. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, nigga. VwP is in the building, nigga. Keep the baby oil over there. I don't use baby oil, nigga. I need real women over here. I need the real women over here, nigga, with the coconut oil. The all
coconut oil is fire, but hey, you're right. Come on.
Yeah. You see, I had to finish it. I knew y'all was going with the pause shit. That's why I said no. Bring the real women over here with the coconut oil so I can rub the bitches down and get cracking, nigga.
We going to we going to Ghana. Where Speed go? That's where we going this summer.
Oh yeah, the cocoa butter rub down. Yeah, nigga need that for sure. Cause you bitches, y'all done ran Jamaica out, nigga. Went out there on them rafts getting rubbed down with that clay. We know what the fuck going on.
Jamaica, is even Jamaica ready to even have tourism yet? After that hurricane?
Hell yeah, they need tourism year round.
Oh. Speaking of tourism, I got a question for y'all. Academics was on stream the other day, and he was talking about how, or I don't know if you guys know right now, Houston is going crazy because of
spring break and the rodeo.
So Academics is on stream, and he's showing a video at a pool party, and it's, you know, bunch of niggas around the pool, and he says spring break has been ruined by 30-year-olds who still think they're 20-year-olds. Do y'all think that, or when do you think you should age out of things like spring break and summer vacation? I don't think there's ever
Go ahead. Go.
I'm gonna be honest. Spring break business. Y'all forgot the MTV days.
Come on, at Daytona Beach and all that.
Daytona Beach. You think
Girls going wild?
20-year-olds? Nigga, this
who
been
was buying the tables and all that? Yeah, it wasn't 18-year-old niggas here.
Going
Thank you.
on. It's being highlighted because it's a majorly black establishment, black spring break. You see a bunch of niggas out there. They doing weird shit like showing the women they slept with the first night in Houston. You saw that?
Oh
trend?
yeah, that's how you.
They catching the bitches sleep with the bonnets on.
You niggas are weird today.
It's a bunch of black niggas out there buying bottles and fucking young hoes, but that's been what going on. The white people been doing that, but nobody cared when it was them. So as always, whatever niggas do, get vilified. Oh,
Exactly.
you too old to go to spring. What's too old, bro? It's cracking out there. We went out there because it's cracking.
I got money, nigga.
What's the difference of going to Mardi Gras during Mardi Gras?
Yeah.
Or Jamaican Fest, Mocha Fest, the Cancun jump off. What's the other one in Brazil where they with the
Carnival. What's the difference,
What's
bro?
the difference, bro? Because again, let's just be real. You just made a good point. Who is buying the section? Because not the 18-year-old boys or 21-year-old, they ain't got the money. Let's be real. The guys that are in their 30s, they're living more predominantly better than they did in their 20s. So now they're living, especially if they single. If you're single, you're not married, bro. Why not be out here, bro? I'm out here in my financial prime. I'm physically still looking good. Why not have fun before I settle down?
Perfect point, because think about spring break as an 18-year-old. You're too broke to do anything.
Exactly.
You losing all the bitches to the older niggas that was there. So now you the older nigga. Now you can flourish because guess what? The bitches, the women, they can have fun in spring break from 18 on,
whatever.
right? They good. As soon as they hit 18, they good long as they look good. You got to level up and get your money right. And unfortunately for men, that's about 30. So now I could go live that spring break dream.
I think people don't understand too, like really, once you, like you'll be 20 years old or 18 years old partying and you hit 30 and you like, really, this is not for 17, 18-year-olds to even really be doing for real. We do a lot of shit, I think, earlier than we're supposed to anyway.
Yeah.
So when you get 30, whatever you're old, I did it, but I wasn't ready financially or whatever it was, nigga. Now that I'm older, I'm able to do this. And just the whole infrastructure, right? The tables, nigga, the food, all of that. It's all predicated off of older people. You're not going to find any 18, maybe in today's time with the streamers, you got some,
but that's a handful.
25-year-olds out there really balling.
But I would quit that too
normal.
when we were growing up. Before the streamers, it was the rappers and athletes. I mean, that's the same.
And before that it was the D-boys, the dope boys.
Come on, bro. So, I mean, it's only a handful of cats at a young age that's doing it. So, like you said, go ahead.
Not to cut you off, but and niggas just want to be so negative, bro.
Always.
It's like as long it get hot outside, niggas want to go traveling and go have fun. It's spring break, niggas want to go somewhere warm and have fun. Whatever age you are, if you got your shit together, if you got the ability to do it, you got the health to do it, go do it and have fun. I don't understand what it is with our culture where it's like we have to age out of so many things instead of just learning how to do these things gracefully. As you get older, you understand like life is more about balance than it is about being to one side so extremely. Like that's where you really flourish and you have fun. So I think a lot of niggas they don't know yet because they haven't lived enough life to see
What is the difference of 30-year-olds, which 30's not even old. Let's start there. 30's not old.
That's when you really start
30's
living.
not old, number one. But what's the difference of 30-year-olds going to spring break, enjoying a spring break with their homies and beautiful women versus these streamers that's 30 years old and streaming with all these little 18, 19-year-olds?
Nigga go walk through a party, take a lap, and leave.
What's the difference?
Like a loser.
Because I be with these streamer niggas doing the same shit. And these niggas be scripting content, going to the club, paying for everything to make it look like they getting bitches, but they not really getting them in real life. The bitches there for the stream, signing NDAs and getting paid. What is the difference? Niggas just be mad at anything niggas do.
Or what if they could be jealous of the niggas that's doing it and they can't match their level?
That's what I was going to say.
I was going to say, it was times where, again, let's go back to the high school days. You and I can relate to this. Remember when we was the 16, 17, 18-year-olds and the senior girls is getting picked up by what? The older cats. So again, you start hating like, damn, I wish, why he got to wait to get our bitches? You know, we ain't got to like, they're just flexing their power because that's what they can do.
It's Revenge of the Nerds. It's like, it's everything that actually takes in-person communication. isn't predicated off money, numbers, or status, they're going to throw salt on because those are intangibles. You either got that or you don't. Any of us could, if we work hard enough, go get a bag. Well, maybe not, but that's
you're
more,
right.
That's more probable than you being that nigga and you walk in and you having confidence. You can have all the money in the world. That's not gonna make you
money don't unlame the lane.
It's not gonna make you unlame. So it's like you either have that or you don't. And I think most of those people who get the success, the streamers, the reason why they push so much negativity on things like that is because they don't got that. They never had that.
They only age out black people. I don't hear no other race saying 30 is too old to do nothing. If that was an all Korean spring break, y'all wouldn't even know what ages they was. Nor would you give a fuck. But because it's niggas, y'all too old to do this. Y'all too old to be rapping. Y'all too old to be trying to play. God damn, what can a nigga do other than die? Because when you die, oh, he was too young.
Now,
you're never old enough to die, right?
Man.
Now, everything else you're too old to do.
Do you think you get to a certain age, though, where like the way you do it does change, though?
Of course. No, that's exactly. So look, we can go to a club. Okay. You know what I'm saying? We can talk business there and get a section. I mean, we not about to be walking around just drinking a shot here and there and just mingling with the regulars. No, if we here, we go flex our power. You dig what I'm saying? Because when I'm out and about, I want to be able to go somewhere, sit down, and this is our area. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not trying to just be walking around standing on my feet for 3-4 hours. You know what I'm saying? Waiting in line. No, as we start getting older, we pay for the VIP. We pay for the section. We pay for that stuff because we want the convenience and have a good time.
What I will say is I don't want a person go out and party around 18-year-olds.
Yeah.
I don't want to even be around 21-year-olds. No. 25, even 25 is cutting it. So the crowd that you be around at certain ages does change. So for the niggas that maybe go and you want the section full of 18-year-olds, for me, that's not me because I don't even want to be in the same venue as 18-year-olds.
Yeah,
because of where I'm at in life. So a lot of that shit didn't look appeasing to me at all, even though I used to do a lot of that shit. Me knowing me now, and as I matured, I wouldn't even want to be in that type of environment. Like bro said, if we gonna be somewhere, it's gonna be some player shit.
Yeah.
The bad bitch is gonna be there, but it's gonna be some more tame player shit. It's not gonna be an 18-year-old just got out of high school, just start drinking,
drinking out the bottle.
That's what I'm saying too. Like people even think that spring break starts and stops with 18 and 21-year-olds. It's like it's a whole plethora of events and things to do for shit every age group. So I'm not finna be at the Papas and beer with the 18-year-olds. I'm over here with the the older people that got,
it's the same thing. It's the same thing with homecoming, like especially HBCUs. How old are you need to? I mean, can you be too old to go back to your alma mater? Can you be too old to go back to homecoming and enjoy the time? Yeah. No, you're supposed to go. If that's where you got the money to go back and visit and turn up for the football game, that's what you're supposed to do. You don't stop doing that. You don't stop having fun. You just, again, now you may not be at the frat parties to 3-4 in the morning drinking POV and Takabaka and all that, but you go chill with the people that you went to school.
Maybe at the day party now.
Exactly. Or brunch, day party. You know what I'm saying? You posting at the in the booth at the football game instead of just, you know what I'm saying, sitting in the stands. It's ways about doing player shit, you know what I'm saying, amongst the peasants.
Because if that's the case, stop going to Miami and going to chill down on Collins because you mixing in with the 18-year-olds down there year-round, all summer long. It's the same thing. I will say it was like 2 million people traveled there. Something crazy. The numbers was crazy. And I know the motherfucking STD clinics, when y'all get back to where y'all going, woo, it's finna be ugly.
Man, they said the rodeo was popping out there in Houston too, though. The Black Rodeo. You ever heard about that?
Oh, I did hear about that.
Yeah, they out there in them cowboy boots, the little Daisy Dukes, and they say it is going down.
Houston was my second home for a while. I was going back and forth to Houston like nothing. Seaside Lounge, Prospect Park. We watched the Bucks Super Bowl out there, bar 2200. Nigga got smoked. Got our
blood
car,
was all on our
car, got our car blocked.
What was that Jamaican food spot? Running Jammins or jamming?
Cool running.
Cool running.
Fire. Yeah, said we jamming.
Hell nah. Cool running.
That was spot, yeah.
Bar 2200. Like I know all the spots out there. Nigga.
What was that tree?
The address, nigga.
Did you say the tree? What was the little tree one? The one like a tree tribe. It was like a tree lounge.
No, that was New Orleans.
That was New Orleans?
Yeah, that was New Orleans with the big ass trees in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad. Look, I'm mixing it up. My bad.
Like, you feel me? But yeah, Houston always a vibe. Because it's black. Dope. The women are actually nice and approachable, and they actually approach you.
Man.
Is this a sign of obviously it's a sign of the economy being bad because it went from Miami to Houston being a spring break destination, I feel like
Oh, Miami's overpriced.
I would have
dog.
never. Well, I mean, yeah, but I would have never imagined that niggas would be going in flocks to Houston,
Bro,
Texas.
Miami, I think to park your car.
That's kind of crazy.
To
It's
park your car,
$100
man, it's like $100, bro.
It's 100 to breathe.
Man,
No, for real, it
Right,
really
you
is.
step out your hotel and do this,
$100,
nigga.
$100.
Facts.
You've been doing this too long, viral. You're doing this too long, man.
Oh,
But
this the
nah,
homie, hold on. Yeah, what's happening? Yeah, what's the deal? We in the studio right now. What's the word?
I'm on live, cuz. Hey, fuck anybody hating on VwP.
Shout out to the homie P Nice. What's up, yeah?
hey P, we've been doing this too long.
Hey, cuz, we going up, cuz. Fucking with anybody talk about, cuz. We next, nigga. No, matter of fact, we now, cuz. Niggas ain't fucking with us, cuz.
Easy
That part.
call. We got now. Fuck who got next. We know what the going on.
Straight up, nigga. Hey, cuz.
What's happening?
Cuz, I've been telling your ass for the last week, bro. I'm supposed to come on the show, cuz. What's happening?
Pull up, cuz. But look, we finna set this up. Matter of fact, let's set it
Uh-oh.
up. Let's set it up for Friday.
P Nice coming soon.
Easy call. Let's make that shit happen.
Yeah, let's get it. We gonna make that happen, man. We need you and Will to pull up. Shit, fuck it. We finna make it a Long Beach thing.
Shit, let's run it up, nigga.
All right, easy call. I'm gonna hit you as soon as we done recording.
All right, bro.
Easy.
Now that's a wild nigga,
Shout out
man.
to
That
P
nigga P
Nice.
Nice.
Shout out my nigga P Nice.
Hey,
we in here, Long
Man,
Beach.
all right, party with that nigga. Woo!
Super Bowl cruise, cuz,
Man.
you know. Long Beach takeover.
I'm gonna tell you this. Listen, it was fun. Wow. Hey, it ain't never too old to go to the Super Bowl cruise. Because I'm gonna tell you this. I think it's better when you get older.
Yes, niggas.
When you
it
go
get
to the
better
Super
with
Bowl
time.
cruise, I think it's better when you get older.
For men, it's like delayed gratification. We can't do shit when we younger, at least our generation. We didn't have streamers.
Yeah.
Our scammers, we was robbing shit, bro. We was outside with the hoodies on, nigga, in the mask. That was the way to scam. Y'all got different shit now. Y'all can go to the bank, get a profile, and nigga, little
Same
niggas
day
running around
chickens,
with
nigga,
40
right out
bands.
that motherfucker.
No, nigga, we was on the block bleeding the pavement, so it's different.
Yeah.
So to see these little young niggas living the way they living now wasn't like that for us, nigga. We was the young niggas. The older niggas was having it. We had to wait till we got older. So it also changed. So I know the young niggas like, oh, these old niggas, I got it like them, but niggas different, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all in different times, nigga. We wasn't making money off the internet, nigga. I tell you that now.
Yeah.
you
real
just had
talk.
like, if you was 18, you had a car. You was
on.
Yeah,
that's
facts.
all you needed
You
was
was
a
18
car.
with a car, you was on.
You packed that motherfucker 5 homies.
It didn't even matter what type of car it was.
Not no scat, not
Yeah, it
no
don't matter.
Hemi, not
Man.
no
None of
nigga.
that. Nissan with the side rustic, nigga.
Come on,
On
bro.
hubs, we going through the city.
We roll the window down
Roll
like
the
this.
window
homie.
down like
Yep.
this.
Come on, bro.
Gotta open the door with your arm out the
Only
window.
thing
Man.
niggas got in that shit that is worth something is the system in the back. That motherfucker banging through the back. Two
212s in the trunk, nigga.
You can feel it on your
Shit
chest.
rattling. Yeah, you and that motherfucker. So that's for sure.
I just went to the swap meet. I said, damn, remember the nigga used to put
Yeah.
these in the trunk? No trunk spaces, speakers in your trunk.
yeah.
Niggas
Everybody.
had the detachable radios. You park
Yep.
the car, you gotta
Yep.
take the
Take the
radio
face
out.
off. Somebody won't sell it. Yep.
Y'all don't know shit about this.
And
bro.
niggas used to compete off
Amplifier.
that. How's your system? That was a thing. I don't know if that's still a thing like that.
I don't think out here like that. Like it used in the early 2000s, it was like that though.
If you didn't have a sound system that you could hear 2 blocks away, you fucking up.
Let me ask you. All right, look. Let's take it back. You got a sound system right now. What's the song you want to bump so everybody can hear you pull up? I know.
Back then or now?
Right. It don't even right now. If you had to just go back in time, what's a song that you want to hear? That's gonna make you go.
Damn.
I think just the top of my head, I want to hear Webby. I got 612s. I got a lot of wanna steal my. I got 612.
Damn,
Man, I
this is
really
tough.
be thumping. Man, I really be beating.
You know the first song every nigga wanted to play?
hood nigga.
I'm gonna keep it real.
What?
It ain't even rap. Niggas want to play Computer Love.
That's
No,
the
the beat
Niggas wanted to beat Kane, nigga.
Or some
Menace to Society. You wanted to pull up on that
Yeah.
bad bitch playing Computer Love, nigga.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, them motorcycle set niggas, y'all burn the fuck out of Computer Love.
Oh, the
I'm gonna tell you
motorcycle-
that, man. them niggas-
Do-wop, Diddy, all that shit. All that shit is burnt out
Man.
now.
Yeah.
What's yours, Kylie? What's the song you want to hear?
That's tough. That's a tough one. Let me think.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. Savage Life, Boosie, man, all
It's
that.
gotta be somewhere
Or
with a
remember,
crazy
Gorillas on that all
Gorillas
the
on,
hoes
yeah.
jocking,
Beat
be steady
steady
knocking.
knocking. That was
Middle
one.
of the stage, got the whole club rocking.
Yeah, for sure. That was a
song.
banger.
That song right there.
Computer Love, you're gonna get the young bitches and you're gonna get
Yeah,
the
that's-
aunties.
yeah.
And you're gonna get the grannies on you. What you know about that, nigga? Boy, listen. Be
I might-
banging
I might-
auntie out.
I might do something off of Ghetto Report Card. I might do Muscle Cars.
Got a muscle core. With a
Any
muscle
crazy
core.
beat.
That's when the Bay Area
Yeah.
was it, nigga. When them 212s hit, you put that Keek the Sneak on that. Tell me when the
Yeah.
nigga, what?
Yeah,
Beating down the block.
area like that.
Different.
Tell
bro.
the people that 40 water is back.
back.
Yeah. We beat to rap what
We
key
beat the lock. We beat the
Yeah.
rap. He beat the what?
Yeah.
That was an era, nigga.
Yeah, that was.
They kind of still. It's not still stuck in that, but it's like it's hard to move on from it. It's like LA where we kind of all got what's the word for it, like polarized
passed.
or stuck in those eras because they were so cracking. It's hard to
Do
move
you
on from
think that low key
Staggered us?
staggered the West? We stopped
Ugh.
making 212s in the trunk music because you know the West Coast, that's West Coast, bro.
Yeah.
212s in the trunk, beat knocking.
Dr. Dre
That
beat.
is
Yeah.
West Coast. Now, I don't know what niggas really doing. YG just did put out a banger though.
Yeah, he did.
In my
Yeah, he
30s
did.
and I'm tripping.
Yeah.
That nigga just put out a banger, nigga.
He damn, that's
Knocking
a good,
out big
Damn.
niggas. Tyson
And they got
Fury.
BPT. Oh, why? Damn, I forgot about
YG
that.
was, he might be back. He in his bag right
But I'm
now.
saying that YG, his first album, that has some cuts where if you have a sound system with that, I'm thinking about
what?
that.
just read up. Talking about some shit on
Just
that.
read up.
Just read up,
Yeah,
man.
crazy.
Definitely.
Damn.
Yeah, that
That
shit
was a
took me
time.
back, man. That was definitely a time. You know what happened? Niggas started going just stop because they started putting the Beats by Dre system in the cars
there.
and shit.
Yeah.
Now you just roll stop. Even rims. Niggas don't put
Yeah.
rims on their car
Yeah.
like that no more.
No,
Niggas
you
go
ain't lying.
Straight stop.
That remind me of Dom K. Y'all was talking about him the other day on here. He was a big person. Like all my shit stock. I don't do nothing else.
I always been, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was always like that. I felt like the only time you're supposed to throw something on was on a lowrider. That was just me. That's maybe how I grew up. Maybe I wanted the mustard and mayonnaise tires with the Dayton's on there. I felt like that was the only time. I wasn't really a big fan of the real big ass rims or even the spinners.
To
Maybe
me,
that was the
especially
time.
when you get something like a Benz or
Yeah,
like a
Escalade or something
luxury
like.
car. No, to me, I like those stock over trying to like do the extras on them. That's just
Yeah,
me.
you can't do the extras on the luxury. It look
Yeah.
disgusting.
Look
Mercedes,
crazy. Like, what the fuck is you
24s
doing?
on it.
Like,
That shit nasty.
come on, bro. It always be a C300 trying to do the most.
Hey, they trick you with the
Yeah,
new
yeah,
300s because they look like something, then you look like, oh, cut that's a
Low
300.
ass 300.
Pulling up in a
Yeah.
compressor Benz, like man, slow
Hey,
it down.
hey,
not
niggas
the
was joints that-
compressor. Not the
Man,
compressor.
I remember that. Listen, I got a story about a compressor. Man,
Hey, see, you talking about that? Even me coming up, like niggas will go get an 05 Benz and be the talk of the town.
Yeah,
be
in
on.
2012, like this nigga got the Benz, we outside, bitches and all that. So
Be
even if you
on.
had that back then, you was cracking. Now you had that niggas like, go take that shit back to the junkyard.
Damn.
For sure. Like it's over
Like,
with.
that's not foreign no more,
Yeah.
nigga.
nah. It's about to get his passport revoked.
That ain't
Then-
foreign, that's boring.
Take it back
nigga.
to
Take
Germany,
that shit
man.
back. But you know what's crazy? My boy was telling me car makers are panicking because all the new model cars, they're not really lasting past 3 years.
Mm.
And they're actually going back and trying to buy like 2019 and back cars. Like he said, somebody offered him like 70,000 for his truck that he paid
Sheesh.
40 for. Because the resale value on them is crazy because they're holding their value way longer than these new model cars, especially the electric cars. They go
Oh,
in the
yeah.
junk in like 3 motherfucking years. You remember they was buying all the used cars back then with the, the chip shortage and shit like
Yeah.
that. So these older model cars, if you actually got one, you might want to keep them, especially like Dodge and shit like that, since all the new Chargers and Challengers that they do make are electric. All the ones they keep bringing back are electric. So if you want that American muscle, you low-key got to have an older model.
It's that material too. Like, again, you can go run into a wall with an old 90s car and that shit don't even leave a dent.
Nigga, them old Novas, your uncle and your daddy
come
used to
on,
have.
Like,
bro.
come on.
Them Balabus,
We
them,
had the,
Bill
Real steel, nigga, no
Man.
dick, nigga.
And we had the Dodge Durango, the one before the one now. I don't know if it was like the gray silver one. That motherfucker got hit a couple times and never dented. Niggas got new cars. The new homie had a new Honda. Barely got rear-ended. Done. I'm like, the car, the material is so flimsy now that I think that's really what it is that's making cars not last compared to back then. I don't know what they switched, but a little tap in your car is damn near
Well,
total.
yeah. Well, so they went. It used to be metal. Now it's like that fiberglass type stuff. And on top of that as well, they done got cheap with the production. All that stuff is produced over the overseas.
Yeah.
Remember all the jobs that was
Detroit.
come on now,
Yeah.
Detroit. And that's talking about
Detroit, yeah.
General Motors, bro. That's where it started. That's where we had real American cars. We wanted to start cutting the middleman out. We didn't want people living off a real job. So we're going to send it overseas where it's cheaper to produce and send it back over here. And then that's where I hate about car dealerships, because if you could buy the car directly from the dealers, it'd be cheaper. Now we get this dealership. Now you got to pay all these extra fees and all that type of shit. I'll be like, bro, what am I paying all this for?
They're supposed to be taking that away in California,
Supposed
I
to,
believe.
bro.
Yeah, all the hidden fees for car sales. I
Right,
don't
like
know
what
if
the fuck is
Yeah,
all this
yeah.
shit, man?
Man, the sticker price,
these
$20,000, you
add-ons
take it out, it's $40. You like, what the fuck?
yeah.
It's
They
ridiculous.
finessing for damn sure. I for sure ain't buying no new. Man, I'm cool.
No, that's over with.
Drive it off the lot, nigga. That motherfucker went down 10,000 as soon as
It
you hit the
literally,
curb,
bro. You know what's crazy?
It's
And that's
over with.
that's what we need to start talking about, bro. Because it was times where I used to be like, man, I want to get this car, and now the more and more I'm making the money, because I'm not gonna lie, the truck I want to get that AT4 pickup truck. I'm like, man, that motherfucker hard. Then I look at the price range of this motherfucker, and I'm more like,
Ain't worth
it ain't even worth it, bro.
Pickups going for
It's gonna be fun for like a week or
80,000,
two,
nigga.
bro. That's it.
80.
80,000 for a pick? Like what? Hold on, I remember the trucks used to be for the low, nigga.
Bro.
You really tripping. Gas $8, nigga.
Man, hey.
That's a mortgage, nigga, on gas.
Bro.
Right there, nigga.
And the
I'm
cold
cool.
part about it, bro.
I'm good, nigga.
Man, the cold part about it, they saying it's going up because of the war, but it's like, bro, what do we invade Venezuela for? And most of the oil don't even come from over
We
there.
don't
It's
go-
here.
yeah, yeah.
Oil from Iran.
We don't get oil from Iran. We got it here already.
We don't get oil from Iran. We have reserves and we still get the oil from the same place we always got it from. They know you dumb and they know, oh, war in the Middle East?
Oil.
Y'all think the price has to go up. So the
Yeah.
gas station's really just bleeding niggas for
Blind
nothing.
Man. And it's only gonna get worse the next couple months out here in Cali. You know, summertime, they always raise it up.
yeah.
So now if it's like almost $8 a gallon, by summertime come, it's gonna be 10. So that means them trips in that car, oh, it gotta be worth it. We gotta go somewhere of essential.
Gang.
Grocery store, man.
I just paid $98 to fill my trunk up. $98. Just what, last summer, it was only maybe 70?
70.
Yeah.
And that's double what it was the year before that.
It's bad.
It's,
It's bad.
bro, nigga, what?
Shout
How
out-
much did your pay go up, though? Did your pay
Man,
go up enough
Hey, bro, you already know.
to close that gap?
You already know.
That should be how me look at the 87. Like, I just.
I can't do it. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta
I'm finna
put the
put
91, bro.
87, fuck it.
Now, the only time I'm putting 87 is I got a rental. I don't give a fuck if I'm driving
Oh, yeah, I'll
a
do
Cadillac
that.
Escalade truck. Nigga, that motherfucker's getting 87. I'm not
It's
putting
87 today, nigga.
Yeah.
Man, exactly. I'm not putting no 91 in
Shit,
that
we
thing.
had times even 87 is $5, $6, $7. It's crazy.
Man, listen.
Hey, to all the Trumpers, I just got a question. I know niggas don't want to talk politics, but
Man,
it's
bring it
cool.
up.
Y'all didn't get a wall. You didn't get the swamp drained. You
Man.
didn't get affordable health care. You didn't get eliminated national debt. You didn't get a new infrastructure. You didn't get Hillary Clinton locked up. You didn't get Epstein accountability. You didn't get a 5K Doge check. You didn't get the 2K stimulus check.
Man.
You didn't get lower grocery prices. You didn't get help buying a home or affordable home prices. They're going up. You did not get America first and you did not get peace. We at war right now. What the fuck did you get? What did all y'all get? Mr. I'm finna save America and all. What did y'all get? Y'all didn't get shit.
Higher groceries.
Higher groceries. He said the groceries was going down. He said the homes were going to be more affordable. Then he turned around and said, oh, you're too lazy to own a home. You don't deserve one. We finna jack the prices up some more.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous at this point. It's crazy. I just don't, man, listen.
Trump.
I just be over talking about it because people
Yeah.
so dumb. I'm literally debating regular working class people that's barely getting by saying it's a great thing the billionaires don't get taxed. They're
Bro.
supplying jobs for people.
And it's so crazy because it's okay to be wrong and say you made a wrong decision. And people are so dumb and so crazy and ignorant that what you're saying right now, all this shit has gone wrong. And they're still standing behind this dude and saying, yeah, we made the right decision. It's okay to say we made the wrong decision. I think a lot of people, again, they felt it was the lesser of two evils, but we came up here and said, I said Elon Musk is not who he claims to be. Trump is not. These people are not going to save you. Like we always say, it's two birds or it's two, on the same coin, right? They're a part of the same infrastructure. Their goal is the same. So thinking that he was going to do anything different, he didn't. He covered up for Epstein. He went over and invaded Iran. He did the Venezuela shit. he hasn't done anything really but wreak havoc and put America in a state of stress since he's came into office. And what, we're only a year and a half in?
They just knocked Cuba power out. They talking about Cuba's next. So we're finna have another enemy, which ain't doing shit to us. They just keep telling y'all these people is out to, man, I never even met nobody from Iran. The fuck is you talking about?
The only thing that is advanced is the military-industrial complex. That's it. The only thing that's advanced is the weapons that we have, that we're able to go, these kill switches that we got when we went to Venezuela and we're able to turn off everything, right? When we go into certain places, we're able to see through walls and track movement. That's what we're investing in. That's where American citizen taxpayer dollars are going to. If we're being honest, it's not going towards the roads. It's not going towards cheaper food prices. He's not changing anything besides us being more of a superpower. And even that is starting to backfire. Because I don't know if y'all just seen him talking about he wants to exit out of NATO. He don't want to be in NATO.
I did hear that, but we're aligning with the I. It starts with the I, ends with the L. Rail. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at this point now, I think it's just going to be a two-man show at this point. That's who we're just aligned up with. Because if they say it's a problem, then it's a problem with us as well. At this point. And then on top of that, you forgot one thing. We haven't conquered Greenland yet. That was, remember, a huge thing. He was trying. I mean, let's just be real. That's something he was present. So again, it seemed like we're taking L's at the L. And like I said early on, I forgot what episode this was, but at the end of the day, we have gone so far right with the Republican Party. I'm telling you, this whole when they say vote, man, it's about to go so far left. I'm telling you, it wouldn't surprise me if we hire like a homosexual Hispanic man as president. That's how left we're going to go because America is going to be tired of this conservative America.
What happened to the immigration problem? You notice that just disappeared overnight? The ICE shit disappeared overnight. The crisis in Mexico disappeared overnight. All of these made up false flags disappeared overnight, that people were literally at odds going at each other's necks. ICE out here smoking motherfuckers.
Man, we had episodes about that.
I keep telling you, I think that's them clones that they raising up that they just smoking, bro. Them ain't real people that's getting down. I think they just doing that shit to get people incited. And you look over here or we finesse y'all over here because none of that shit is in the media no more. Like, it just disappeared. Y'all not even talking about it.
And old boy in the files. That's the biggest thing. Is old boy is really in the files. And that's why we doing everything we doing. If we gonna keep it 100. Bro is in the files. He over there doing fuck shit. And that's why all of the distractions have came. I even seen a tweet, somebody saying like, you notice we're not even staying on narratives long anymore like we used to.
No.
Like you look back on certain school shootings, even Luigi Mangione. We was in here talking about that for 2-3 weeks. Now you got narratives. That shit is here literally today, gone tomorrow. We're on to the next thing. In 2026 so far, we've had the
Mexico,
Iran. We've had a couple
Venezuela.
of them shootings for those mosques and things of that nature. So it's been a nonstop just news run since we've low key found out that he's in the files. To me,
right? Like we're gonna release the files, and then they're all redacted. Somebody said the next time I do my taxes, I'm gonna send them in, but the whole file gonna be redacted.
Exactly.
All my money is gonna be redacted. Everything I earn, all my earnings is gonna be redacted. Fuck that. Y'all giving us redacted files. I'm gonna give them right back to y'all.
Trump is, I don't know. And again, people will sit up here and say it's a good one. And I just don't see how you're saying that. I really don't see how people are still have any belief or faith in bro at this point. Would it have been different with Kamala or would it have been worse? Do y'all think so now at this point?
I think it might have been worse, to be honest. I think it might have been worse. I think it would have been as bad on the opposite end of the spectrum. On the liberal side of the spectrum, it just would have been out of control. So either way you go, like you say, the worst are two evils. Niggas evil either way you go. They both serving the same agenda. They just taking a different path towards the agenda. That's the way I see it. We still fuck down here in the middle and the bottom.
They've been rounding up straight black men pretty much. Anybody who's straight,
pretty much. Yeah.
Anybody who's straight going to jail.
You're going to jail, nigga. You're heterosexual, you're toxic masculinity, you're going to jail, nigga.
That would have been they shit that they would have did probably. So it would have been either way, we would have been fucked.
I think the racism would have been way more rampant with a supposed black woman that identifies as an Indian, and it would have been way worse. So that's what I mean.
Way worse, nigga. Way worse.
No, it would have for sure. Because you seen how they did when Obama became president. They had him hanging, figures of him hanging in the street and shit. So.
Yeah, little monkey images and things like that, unfortunately.
So we'll see what Trump does in the next, 2.5 or 3.5 years or 3 years. So I mean, he still has time to try and.
He
turn
gonna come
it
out
around.
as a super billionaire, bro. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you, this Bitcoin, all that stuff is about to go up.
They said he made like 1.3
Come
already.
on.
And a lot of the shit he's
Already.
doing is involving his family in a lot of these deals. He is cashing out. He's used politics and the White House as a business for him. Being a president is just another business for Donald Trump.
And this is the crazy part. Niggas, oh yeah, you're a businessman. He's running the country like a business, but you're not profiting off none of the business. That should be killing me with niggas like, y'all, you see the stock market? You see what America's... You're not profiting off of none of that. If your name ain't Nancy Pelosi, nigga, you not
He's an
profiting.
employee.
Dad.
And that's the point. That he is running like a business. You niggas down here get paid $5.99 and I take 70% home. That's what he's running it exactly how it's supposed to be ran.
Hey, I got a question real quick. Let me ask you this, CG, and I'm gonna say, because do you have any nieces or nephew?
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this. If your niece or nephew or your kids was to come at you and be like, hey, is it cool if I miss school to have a mental day off?
No.
Would you allow them to have that day off?
You know what? I would have to sit them down and talk to them because mental health is real, and you gotta really see what they going through because that could be a cry for help for a bigger issue, or it could be an excuse to get out of school because these kids watch social media. They know what's going on. They know the triggers. They know how to play on your emotions. So you can't ignore it just because of kids really offing themselves out here. So if you ignore it, hey, that was their cry for help. They go off themselves. Now you're going to hate yourself forever when it could have been a problem you could have talked them out of. But then you got to make sure they're not faking either. Like, man, take your little ass to school. What the fuck is you talking about?
You right. My initial instinct was like, no, just because I know how we tried to play. We tried to play games. Oh, my stomach hurt, man. Get up, bro.
Yeah.
It's over with you.
We couldn't call it mental day back
Yeah.
then.
You don't give a fuck what's going on.
So I'm
you
gonna
got
say
somebody go up there, whoop ass, do whatever you got to do, but you're not staying here.
I'm gonna say this. It just depends on, like you said, I gotta gauge the situation and what day it is. I gotta see what day it is. Cause if this is a Monday or a Friday, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to finesse a 3-day weekend. We gotta finesse it 3-day weekend. Or the school just start like it's like the start of school, like, bro, relax, man. Summer break was just happening, man. You gotta get back into school. Now, I do agree with you as far as this. It could be something going on at school, it could be a bullying situation, and so we gotta kind of deep dive into that. But also it's like, well, why do you feel like you need a mental health day? Are you fatigued from the extracurricular activities you're doing? Are you fatigued for just doing all this homework? Like, what is it? Why do you need the mental health day? And they have to give me a reason like, okay, this is why I'm exhausted. I feel like I've been going hard. And especially if their grades are good, I will be more lenient if the grades are good. And when I mean good, I'm not talking about C's and D's, like barely getting a 2.0. No. I'm talking about 3.5 and up. Like, okay, look, I'm just tired. I just need a day to reset. I'll be a little more lenient. Now, if you kind of struggling in school, your ass can't afford to have a mental health day.
Right.
I think even in that aspect, though, I'd push, like for my nephew, I might challenge him to still go and see if you could push through it. If it's not life or death, if it's not something that is really, it's an emotion and these things pass. Like you wake up at 5 a.m. and I don't want to go to work.
Yeah.
By the time I'm out the shower and on the way there, it's like I'm ready to go
Yeah.
with this bag. So it's like you might need to just
Get
take a
emotion.
step forward and move forward, and that emotion will pass because you've decided to act with, logic instead of just letting that consume you. So I think that's a very, that's where I might come to a crossroads too, because you could, after assessing the situation, will be like, well, I challenge you to still go and see what happens. And then maybe he come home later and he's like, you know what? I see what you mean about giving that extra oomph, or when you feel like you on E, you got a little bit more to go and you realize how much you really can achieve, even when you feel like you're tired. So I think that's a great lesson.
The reason I said talk to him because you said mental health.
Yeah.
Usually when kids trying to fake their way out of school, they say they're sick.
Yeah.
Oh, my stomach hurt. I don't feel like going. And then all of a sudden you come check on them a few hours later. Oh, I feel good now.
Well,
they want to play the
play the
video
game.
game and shit. Man, get your little ass to
And
school,
only
man.
reason why,
Fuck is you doing?
because I've been hit with that just recently in my household. And I'm on like a mental health day.
Oh, yeah,
So
okay,
that's why I wanted to
yeah.
ask you. So for me, I didn't allow it at that time because I said we're so close to spring break. Yo, mental, you have a whole week off.
Yeah,
So
don't
just
worry about
relax. That's why I said, and that's why I said with timing as well. But I'm gonna say is this: as an adult, calling in sick when nobody knows you called in sick. Because I'm gonna tell you this: I use sick days as
chill.
a vacation. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I will go to work sick
Yeah.
and then kick it at home when I'm not sick and call it. So what I'm saying is mental health days, I feel like as an adult is necessary, especially when you kicking it, go get a haircut, whatever you need to run your errands and just move at your leisure. That is a blessing. So I was thinking to myself like, well, if I was to let my kids have a mental health day, do that mean I need to call in sick or do I just let them have the house to themselves?
I usually just met them up and then you old enough to have the house to yourself. Because it depends on their ages. right? If they in once you in middle school, you old enough
I agree.
to be there by yourself. I know us in elementary, nigga.
I was a
We
latchkey
was left by
kid.
ourselves.
Moms give you
Yeah.
the medicine. Here go the noodles. Here
Don't
go
answer
the
the
remote.
door.
Don't answer the door.
Watching The Price is Right. Oh,
Sick,
If the
nigga.
phone ring and it's not me, hang it up, and that was it, nigga.
Niggas off the banquet TV dinners, waiting for it to come home, nigga. hungry
Nigga,
as
for
hell.
sure.
Yeah.
That's a definite. I will say congrats to my daughter though. She just got her driver's permit.
Okay.
On top of she is
right there, yeah.
hopefully she drive better than a viral who done had 18. Remember,
outta here.
I remember the freeway accident.
crazy, bro. Hey, on top of she's a straight A student on principal's
Not
honor
that
roll.
bad. Come on, that's beautiful.
With honors classes. So she got over a 4.0. She got a 4 point something.
College next.
So
And them
definitely
honor and
shout
them,
out
and
to
them
that.
AP
So let me ask you
and IB,
this.
that
Can
counts
she
towards
have a
college.
mental health day? Say she just said, I don't feel like going to school today.
Yeah,
Can
for
she-
sure. You got over straight A's. So yeah, for sure. I actually think jobs need to now add on mental health days. We shouldn't have to take our vacation days or sick days.
It
It
should
should
be
be
added.
separate. It should be vacation, sick, mental health days.
I know they have something called bereavement.
Wellness. I know they have wellness.
Yeah,
too,
things like that. Like when you're like bereavement of like a lost one or things like that. I know they have something along those lines, but I still think you have to get that clear. Like you have to show a note or something like proof of this happened.
Well,
or something.
it depends on your job. Some job they might ask you to bring the motherfucking sheet
I
from
think
the
when you have a
funeral.
good job, it's easier to call out a word.
Yep.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
When you
I
have
agree.
a solid job, like they know we're human beings and keep me in here doing this important ass job, you got to let me take off from time
I
to time.
agree.
or
If
it's
you got
gonna be
a
ugly as
union
shit.
back job,
Yeah.
you good.
Oh,
much.
that part. Listen,
good. They
you
can't
can
say
call it
nothing.
sick even when you're out of sick days.
Really don't give a fuck,
Right.
yeah.
With a union job, bro. What after what? They be like, man, just get a doctor's note, man, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, I think mental health is real, man. They got to add that shit on. Fuck that.
So add mental health to the bottom of the paycheck stub as far as
if you
with
get 5
sick time.
sick days, then give them 5,
Mental health or
mental health
something,
days,
yeah.
niggas. That shit be real, nigga.
No, it does. I agree. I just thought that was just unique when it was introduced in my house because it was like, can I have a mental day off? And I was just thinking to myself, like, well, what you need a mental day off? She just hit me with that. It's like, I just don't feel like going today.
This is new though. This is what that's cool though because this is like the newer generations. That's gonna become more prevalent. You know what I mean? As time goes on, things
Now-
become more accepted.
Do you think if it becomes more prevalent, it could be abused though? Because now,
definitely.
We'll start saying for the worst extreme. Like, remember how you just said, if I'm sick, oh, my stomach hurt. What if they just say, man, I'm so depressed. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, people are already doing that now, right? You
Yeah.
already got people that's wallowing in self-pity, you know what I mean? And just looking for handouts and shit. So it's already being abused right now. So I could definitely see it increasing even more in the next generations. You know what I mean? Because you got all types of things. People, I got a gluten intolerance. I can't,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
you got all little things like that have became more and more prevalent in society. So I could definitely see it being abused. It already is.
Yeah, you're right about that one, brother. Well, let me I had another one for you.
Like, what we doing? We out of here?
Nah, man. Hold on, brother. We still got some. Oh, let me ask. Well, damn, Kyle, I don't know if you know about this one. Let me ask you this right now. Did you ever watch Def Comedy Jam?
Yeah.
Do you ever watch Comic View? That was on BET.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you this. What do you feel like which was the better one? Def Comedy Jam or Comic View? Because I'm gonna keep it real. Comedy Jam will have all the bigger names and things like that.
Comic View more.
Okay.
There was like I think too, there was more low-key comedians or like on the come up comedians that were really funny that aren't even really around right now, but you might catch it on a random night or a rerun or whatever, and it would go crazy. I grew up more on Comic View. We did. I think Comedy Jam came a little bit before too, right?
No, Comedy Jam was before. Then Comic View spun off on BET, and that was where it was at.
Comic View was the shit to me.
Comic View was hilarious. Comic View was, but the only reason why I'm gonna say Def Comedy Jam because it had more of the heavy hitters on there, due to the fact they were already kind of like already primed for this, and so that was like their outlet for coming and bringing their best material. But I will say Comic View had some gems on there because, like you said, that's how I discovered Gary Owen, even Scratcho from Long Beach. It was people like him that was like, damn, like this dude is hilarious on Comic View. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, at that time, I don't think they were even allowed to cuss on Comic View.
Were they not?
I'm not sure. If I don't remember it, I feel like they had to blur it out or they had to kind of keep it on a low-key PG. Like they can say certain things, but they couldn't go deep
That's
dive
very
into
talented
it.
if
And
so.
I was just about to
Yeah.
say, for you to make somebody laugh and keep your comic overall clean, I think that's one of the best skill sets you can have rather than just being raunchy and rowdy and profane comedians. Don't get me wrong. I love a profane comedian who crack the nasty jokes and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
But if you keep your jokes clean and still make you laugh and get to your point, I think that's a
even
better
harder to
skill
do.
set. Yeah, that's a better art.
I think that's way harder to do. And if they were doing that, I mean, again, that puts them in a different realm. I get what you're saying on Def Comedy Jam because it is known for more of the heavy hitters on there.
Mhm.
More legendary performances probably too. But I think maybe for me, because it came, Comic View came a little bit after, and that's what I kind of grew up watching. That's what I liked more than Def Comedy Jam. But I see why you're saying what you're saying. Because without that, there is no Comic View. So it's like.
And then, so I wanted to bring this up to you now since he gone. If you had to pick Bernie Mac or Martin Lawrence for the stand-up comedy, man, who you going with, bro? Now he ain't here, you ain't got no influence, man. Go ahead. Hey,
me, personally, I'm picking Bernie, bro. That's me personally. I got Bernie over Martin. I do.
Stand up alone, I agree. Now let me ask you this. Do you feel like the Martin Lawrence show was that much better than the Bernie Mac show? Because I feel like the Bernie Mac show, it doesn't compete with Martin, but it was still funny in its own way because, again, it was more clean family comedy that he had to do.
It was... To me, it was funny because it was realistic of, again, Martin, I think is a little bit more legendary, more classic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, more classic moments. And it was a different type of comedy. They did improv, like slapstick. They had a different type, you know what I mean? Things that they did.
The over-animated with the shenanigans.
The skit, certain things. Whereas in Bernie Mac show was more of just like a family show. But that's why I liked it because that's really how my uncles and grandpas and shit was really acting.
Yeah.
That's how them niggas was really acting. You know what I mean? So like you got My Wife and Kids and the Cosby Show and all of that. Those were cool, right?
Yep.
But Bernie Mac personified like
was how
your
really
uncle or your grandpa who, he did good for himself, but he's still a nigga. Like he still got that. That's why I fucked with it so much.
Go in his room, smoke a cigar, drink his
Yeah.
whatever drink, and kind of stay out the way to decompress. You know what I'm saying? To understand. I wish they bring back the Boondocks too, though, man. That's an episode right now where the content will go crazy because if you still got shows like South Park still relevant, Futurama, Family Guy, American Dad,
Simpsons even.
Simpsons and stuff like. But Simpsons is way more cleaner compared to those other shows. But what I'm saying is, a show like the Boondocks was to come back out right now. I think the culture needs the Boondocks. We need to really reboot that content back, man.
It would be nice too, and it would show people. I think it would show our culture how dumb we look on a lot of things.
Oh my God! Like the gangsta-licious shit right now. That was so prevalent. How at that time it was funny. We laughed like, oh, gay rappers and rappers wearing dresses.
Look now,
and it was a thing when Young Thug and all them cats was wearing dresses and things like that. And it was just kind of like, man, like what did they know that we didn't know?
A lot of things in that show. That's what I mean. That's what it is. It's making a mockery of
the culture.
The culture. It's even making a mockery of the archetypes of us. Like you got the Huey and the Riley. You got you have the smart guy who thinks he's gonna save the world, and then you got the other who just don't give a fuck.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Shut the fuck. That's gay. Well, yeah. Nitpicking everything with the smart ones.
Showing that and how they think they're better than one another because of the stance they take, but in reality, they're both playing into a certain.
Then you had the bougie neighbor who was half breed. You know what I'm saying?
Tom or whatever.
Yep. Yeah, Tom.
Yeah.
And then you had, of course, Uncle Ruckus, which legendary. You know what I'm saying? But again, he was still speaking truth even in his rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you niggas ain't shit. You niggas can't do nothing. You niggas can't. He would say things like that where it make it like, damn, okay, well, maybe he is spitting some facts. So if he phrase it differently, it would be more relatable. But when you're in that raw and uncut mode, you're just trying to say, hey, bro, this is how you niggas act.
I'd love to see them do like a Kevin Samuels episode. I think that would be funny as fuck on Boondocks.
Kevin Samuels episode,
or do the preacher not letting niggas out the church, for not giving tithe and offering.
That would be funny. You know what too? You know what would be funny with the church thing? I don't like men's no more. That part right there when he's saying I'm no longer gay. I like women. I think they will make a killing off that.
It's a lot they could do. It's
a lot of things they can talk about, man. They can talk about cloning. Listen. The prime example, remember that thing I sent you with the skit where the N-word was being shown at the awards? That's something like that. That can be Uncle Ruckus yelling out, look at it. You know what I'm saying? At the award show. It's so much things that they can do what's going on in society right now.
Nah, for real. They could definitely bring it back. It'd be the best time. But I don't know if the people will be able to handle being made fun of in this day and age.
Maybe it would have to be something like it had to be streamed on like a Netflix or something like that where you have to pay for it to get to that content. Because I don't think it can be something like on like regular cable.
It was like back in the days on Adult Swim.
Adult Swim. Yeah, I don't know if it can be on Adult Swim. I think it would have to be like HBO Max, Paramount. It would have to be something like that where their content is strictly from here. You paying for it, then you know, go there. And of course, they'll have the parental advisory and all that type of stuff, guidelines letting you know that these things can trigger you because this is what we're going to talk about. They can make a mockery of like everything on that.
Sure.
Yeah, man, I don't know where this cat at, but look, we about to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? Viral way or no way, man. Like and subscribe. Hype us up. Y'all know what's happening with it, man. We're going to catch you on the next one, man.
Viral way or no way. Thank you for the love and the hate. It's all support.
All right.
Ain't no handouts, I did it from the ground up. In the streets, thugging hardest when they found us. Got a problem, nigga, watch my troopers mount up. My bitches bang too, and you a lame though. You niggas ain't outside, yeah, we came through. You want your lights up, we put you on the shade.